Yo, new Breed. What up, y'all? What's the word? What's everybody up to? How's it going? What's the Saturday bringing you? I need to know. Let me move this real quick. Everybody get over here and get on that. Oop, okay, clank and stuff. All right. Sorry about that. Marco, what's up? Rolf, what's up? Nicer Life, what's the word, man? It's good to see you, dude. Pocket's been hot, bro. Dang, not playing around. Yeah, man. Neil, what's up, dude? Henry G. Who else? Joe Kasprick, what's up, Mom? I was lurking over in Ron's. And what you want a giveaway over in DBDs, or what's going on here? Mom's over there playing giveaways. The heck? What did you win? What is it? What kind? You don't even use knives. What are you gonna do? Snacks are some spicy ginger snacks and some spicy chocolate wingspan in my pocket. I hope you are doing great. Hope you're doing great. Yeah, I picked up some. Well, Angel and we picked up some assortment from a Central Market grocery store. We have HEB, and then there's like a fancier version of it's called Central Market, whatever. So yeah, it's kind of like what it sounds like. So there's some fancier stuff, some nicer stuff, fresher stuff, whatever. And we've got through the they have like a assorted nuts and candies, and like you just fill the bag, kind of like how you serve yourself at coffee or one of those candy stores. You just choose what you want in a baggie. Anyway, I picked up some chocolate covered ginger or something like that. Very interesting. It's spicy and it has a kick. I was like, I don't know, but I wanted to try it. That's how I am, and it wasn't bad. It's interesting. And then chipotle chocolate. Angel chose that one. It was good. It wasn't quite spicy, I didn't think. And I got to see my grandma on her awesome chair. We took them some pizza that we made too, and they were snacking. I will tell you the toppings of the one that I made in a little bit. Let me make sure I don't get too far behind. Even more than I already am. Henry G snacking on rice pudding, and it's tasty. Yeah, man. Heck yeah, I love rice pudding. Heck yeah. From a mom to pop deli that I've been going to since a teen. They are like family. That's dope, dude. That's awesome. I don't know if I had a place like that. I'm sure I did, but it was probably more like the corner store by by my place when I used to go and get beer all the time. Hey. Or the liquor store. Hey, what's going on, man? You want a job? You here all the time? Homemade Hot Pockets, roast beef, Munster cheese, green onion, a little creamy Italian dressing, and Pillsbury pizza crust. Dude, I got my mouth is running. It's running right now. Got a runny mouth. Salivating all over the place. El Cap with the Wingspan Blends, Kizer Fixie. Check out newbreededc.com. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks so much. He did it all in one go. All of those things are there. There's one fixie left. I saw Kelly announce it over in Ron's stream. She picked up the blue Rich Light fixie, and there was a Blem Clydesdale that August sent back. I had given it to him for his table while he was exhibiting over at Blade Show, so he could have it with the fixies. And I was like, you can sell it if you want, but nobody picked it up, so we had it with him. I was like, do you still have it? If you don't mind sending that back. I had somebody that was interested in it, but they didn't have the money at the time. And then somebody else was interested. I mean, Kelly was interested. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I have it. So sorry. Forgot who it was, but my bad. I did move that. I did. I'm sorry. I have light detent ones, but I don't feel comfortable moving the light detent ones. But I appreciate you, bro. Actually, back left was the wingspan. My pockets were hot, guys. And this is a blem wingspan. My wingspan is a blem, the carry that I got. But pockets were hot. I'm gonna show y'all the rest in a minute. I also want to talk about Love Them Knives. I did get my knives ahead of time. That's also what some of the stuff that's in my pocket. And one of the knives, I want to make sure he knows. I want to put it on the record. But y'all know, if y'all know Lee personally, hit him up and tell him that I'm not gonna burn him. So he sent the Vacor, this guy. I ordered the Gatav, and I was there for the Gatav. And I saw another one on the Norsa. Now I know the names because we went back and forth in a conversation, not like arguing or anything. But I emailed him and I was like, hey man, I got I got this knife. I was expecting the Gatab, and this one came. But the whole time I was having the conversation with him, I thought it was the other one, the Norsa. They were both $25. I was on there, and I was like, hey, I'll pick them up for the giveaway. And while I was shopping, because I was like, I was in and out of cart for stuff for myself too. I got to shop for myself, you know. Look, what's that? What's this? So while I was, in and out of the cart with other stuff, the Norsa got picked up, and so I was like, Chuck Norris. So instead, I added the mixtape, the Kershaw mixtape. I've been wanting to check that out. So I was like, hey, $15. I'll talk about that too in a minute. So I threw that in the cart instead. So they got here, I opened this, and the whole time that I got it and everything, and then throughout the conversation, I had this I think I picked it up yesterday. So the whole time in the conversation, I thought it was the other $25 one. I thought maybe it got mixed up in shipping. I thought maybe he sent the other one to the other person, and I got the one that they got. And so I was like, hey, man, I'll pick up. Well, he said, I have the guitar if you want to buy that and pick it up. I was like, oh, okay. So I didn't know he still had it. I thought maybe it got switched. And so I was like, okay, well, how about this? I'll pick up the other one, or I'll pay for the other one, and or that one, whatever, and I'll just hold on to this one. And so he was like, okay. So then he sent me a shipping or whatever, and I go to the site. He's like, okay, I sent it. Just go and buy the Becker or whatever. So I go to the site, and this is a different one that I wasn't picking up. This one was $45. I was like, whoa, hold on. So I messaged him back. I said, hey, man, I was confused, and I sent him a screenshot. I said, this is the one that I thought I was getting, because I didn't know it was the Becker or Baker or whatever. And so he was like, so you want the $45 one for, I think he thought I was trying to get a deal or something. Like, just go ahead and keep it. Probably because I also mentioned that he did a video on the Raze. I just threw it in there in conversation. So I guess he thought I was like trying to get something or something. I don't know. But if anybody knows Lee, tell him, hey, Mark, aka Loot, aka Breed EDC, is straight. You're going to get your knife back. Because he already sent the shipping label and everything. So I don't know. It was just a whole mix up. And I sent him another email. I explained everything. I was like, yeah, no, I understand the price difference. I said, I'll send this back ASAP. I said, I do want the guitar. I said, I am sending this one back. I thought I was getting the other one. I told him the whole spiel. I guess a spiel is like a story, right? Anyway, I gave him the rundown. A whole mess, guys. And I'm like, Lee, come on, dog. I'm running a business too. What do you mean? I'm trying to make a bad name for myself. Loot's over here, like, trying to take $45 knives from LTK. Spread the word. Don't spread the word, because that's not what's happening. Anyway, that was just a rowdy story. That just happened like 45 minutes ago. Anyway, Kelly, what's up? Speaking of Kelly, there she is right there. How's it going? I heard you're flicking the Clydesdale. That's what's up. Jim Cox, what's up? And I probably fell way behind again. Or still. Jim Cox, how's it going, man? What's your Saturday? Bless, what's up? Donnie, what are you rocking, bro? What are the pockets? Ed, what's up? How's it going? I got a burp. Burp's coming. Wait, excuse me. Sorry, guys. It attacked me. I'll be recording a video here soon and posting. Oh, nice. Awesome. Excited to see it. I hope you're digging it. I hope you like both. I appreciate the support very, very much. Thank you. Today's carry is a Kubey Misa over Met Canyon Wingspan. Nice. Munching on hot dogs. Very nice. From the Uptown Festival with the Wienermobile at Oscar Mayer, baby. Dude. Yes. Heck yes. What are the toppings? What do you have on there, dude? I'm excited for you. I want some. G-Ball. Yo, bro. Yo. We got to set up that meet again, dude. I'm sorry. That sucked. I forgot all about it. I was busy working on some designs. I'm still working on designs, but that was messed up because it was your 20K or 25,000K or your 50,000, whatever, your 1 million views or members or subs. We need to set it up again, dude. I'm sorry about that. No, Brian F was on there. It was cool to see. Nick Martino, what's up? And I'll be dropping links in a minute. I just don't want to keep falling behind. I grabbed one of those bit drivers he did with. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been looking at those too, dude. With TKT. I don't know who TK. Todd Knife and Tool? Is that who did that? I didn't know that. Dude, that's a cool. No, I really want one. I was looking at him already. Jesse, what's up? What is going on over here right now? Is it LTK? I'm watching. Oh, it's awesome. Awesome Hanks. I was gonna send him a link. I was like, hey man, look, watch me go live. I'm gonna talk about it. Jesse, yeah, no, what's going on? I don't know what she won. I need to know. Angelo, what's up? How's it going, man? Won a cool knife and a very awesome Hank. I need to go see what's going on here. Take a picture, mom. Screenshot it. Send it to me. Marco, pockets, snacks, stat, brown sugar, same. Give it to me. Let me know. Go. I'm not carrying anything yet, but I have my Orlock and Shaman out. No snacks because I had steak and seared jalapenos with cream cheese. Very nice. Angel made chicken yesterday, and we threw some jalapenos in the oven wrapped in foil with some leeks. We picked up some leeks over at that Central Market too. Threw them in there, wrapped them up in foil. Woo! Shut your damn mouth right now. But Angel, she nailed the chicken. She was all nervous about it. She's learning to cook more stuff. My mom sent me a picture. Let me see what we got. What do we got here? It always takes forever for her to load these damn pictures. I mean, not for her, but whenever she messages me, they come out all blurry and then they load eventually. I'll see it in a minute. Yeah, she's learning to cook more stuff. I'm more the one that cooks or knows how to cook more stuff, and but she's down. She's down to add to the menu. But she did great. She did awesome. Be Shady, yo man, what's up? Yeah, man, for real. I really want to go on there. It was a really great time when we streamed last time. I really had a great time. It was a cool vibe. I think we could stream like that all the time if we wanted to, bro. I really do think so. I think we got a good connection, bro. You know what I mean? We both know pouches. Oh, speaking of pouches, Jim Cox. Make sure y'all go check out Jim Cox. He did a video on his art company pouch. And I need to go watch it. I started watching it, but I didn't finish watching it. But I do need to go rewatch or keep watching that. Rewatch it, finish watch it. There you go. So I'm very happy that he picked it up, and it's I really like Art Company. He's a good dude. I've been going back and forth. We couldn't quite get our communication on track with the Art Company pouch that I'm having him custom make for me, and we finally got it right. So I'm excited for that. It's gonna be a phone case or phone pouch / multi-tool pouch or pocket pouch. You know what I mean? Organizer. There we go. So many words. It was LTK and TKT, but Todd Knife and Tour are the ones who actually made them. I got the Frag, bright orange. It's a cool driver. Yeah, I need to get one now. Now I want one. I've been in the market for a new driver, but like, I've been, trying to do some research. I don't know. I really want to get good screw, but I'm trying to see like what other ones are out there that's kind of on the down low. There's a cool Griffin tool. I think it's Griffin Tools, right? They have a really cool looking one that I would like to pick up. So I don't know. We'll see. Double cheeseburger from the best meat smoking place around. Ooh, what is it, dude? Tell me. Give me the menu. Send me the address. Driving and listening, G-Ball. Be careful, dude. Gabe Harlan, yo, dude, what's up? There's nothing like a get good team. Yeah, man, I really want to pick one up, but I'm just trying to see. You know what I mean? Somebody was doing a disassembly recently, and I really saw the spin come into play. They were like going real fast, and I was like, oh, dude, yes, because I have this one and I like it. It is a Scout tool. Or something like that from Scout Tool or something, right? That's what they're called. I really like it. It's not like super spinny, it works just fine. But I just saw them like just going hard, just spinning. And I was like, oh, that looks fun. Like I felt like I was watching NASCAR of bit drivers. Anyway, it got me excited, so I got back to checking them out. Totally different spectrum, they said. Loot chalky chip, cookies for lunch, Ripley's, and ribs for dinner. You're doing it you're doing it right. You're doing it different too. You're doing dessert first, and then you're doing the ribs. Heck yeah. Fantastic for a portable knife maintenance kit. Is it like the whole thing? Or are you just saying like it's fantastic? Oh, I got you. Now I get it. It is a place called 4 Mile Pig. That's a cool ass name. I wonder why is it? It's just they got pig for days, for miles. That makes more sense. That's a cool name. I dig that. That's what I'm using mine for. Oh, like to travel with? That's cool. We keep it in the EDC bag. I dig it. Or keep it, when I print these, keep it in your EDC tray. The cut compact utility tray, new Breed EDC. Keep it in that. I have the Griffin V2 and MK2 drivers. Oh, okay, that's what I'm looking at. The MK2, I think. I think that's the one I'm looking at. And it has like a different shape to it. Both other Urban EDCs have both in white. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I was using some of my little. Those are nice. I was using a couple of these the other day because I was changing the swapping out the scales on these. This came out really awesome. Swapping the scale on this one, and where's the other one? Did I not bring one? Son of a... Oh, it's right here. That looks sick. That's the brass, and this is what the original blade is. I just swap out the scales on that, and it looks really good. It looks dope. This is the mini Aztecus. So I was using my little trays for my cut, and having a good time with that. I wanted to talk about my pockets. 3D printed some drivers and used my skateboard bearings. You 3D printed some drivers in your skateboard bearings. Are they not big? Or aren't skateboard? I don't know what skateboard bearings look like, so I can't even say. L-cap though. L-cap. Yo. Peep it, bro. Check it out. My first Benchmade off of LTK site. I had to go and read. I was like, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't pick up any whatchamacallits. Like, they wouldn't burn them. So I was doing some research, and the R is real close to the butterfly. So I was like, okay, that's a thing that it should be good. But this was $145 on LTK's website. Make sure y'all go to LTK. There's another Benchmade over there, gray stock. But yeah, this is AWT, I think, scales on here, and a different clip. And it came with the stock ones too in the box. And I had to loosen up the pivot a little bit because I couldn't. It was like stuck when I was trying to close it. And it's nice. It's all locked up. Feels good. I love it, dude. I'm finally getting my first Benchmade. I didn't want to pay an arm and a leg for one. I know why people dig them. I mean, I think with the heavier scales, but it's quality for sure. I really dig it. I'm liking it a lot. It's just paying a lot. It's you're paying for the name and the knife, I guess. But at $145, yes, please, all day. I don't know what you would normally pay for this, all together, like buying everything separate, probably like $260 or something. But damn, that was cool. So I got that, and I'm all milled out, guys. Check it out. Those are the two primaries for that, and then I picked up this little guy right here. I'm excited for this one too. I picked this up too on the website, $50. This is the Rivery Manufacturing, I think is the name. This is their originally $70. I use this for work today. It's dope. It's really dope. This is the version I wanted. So this was a sick carry, guys. This was on point. Yeah, man. So anyway, I was excited to show Elcat because I know he's into the Benchmades. And I'm loving it, dude. I'm really loving it. Yeah, I know. I need to check the white one. I didn't know they had a white one. Sharif is doing a bit driver. Nice. I have one too. I just need to develop the idea more. I want to get in on this action. Heck yeah. I didn't know he was doing one. Awesome. The Weira Stubby multi-bit is really good. Is that the one that looks like the Weeha? Because they're copying, dude. They're copying. I'm going to tell you right now. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. I think I was burping on last stream, too. Nasty. Also have the NAS tool row on both drivers that they had. Oh, okay. I heard those are good, too, for the price. Kev should have some bit drivers releasing too. Dang, everybody's doing it. I don't want to do it anymore. Basically, just a skateboard bearing. Yeah, I didn't know they're the same size as most custom drivers. Oh, okay. I think I need a, yeah. Are they like big white ones? Are they the big white ones? Is that what it is? Yes, yes, they are. That's what it said. But I needed to make sure it wasn't a fake. So I was like checking it out. I was like, so they said the screw shouldn't be accessible, and I was like, and then there was somebody who was like, I tell you how it works. And he was like, if you can get to the screw, and he said, but it's not always true for all of them. So then I was like, how is that foolproof? You can actually access some of it. That guy had me very confused. But yeah, super awesome. I'm excited. They were great at driving screws that are already loose. Yeah, yeah, that's what they were putting the knife back together. Was it Ron? It might have been Ron. I was watching Ron put a knife back together. This guy is the one. Oh, I should have had the one that we had before. I mean, the first look. Where are you? Okay, right here. The blocky look. I like to show the before and after. So this is the one that we had. We worked on a Saturday or a Wednesday. So that's what we had there. I'll probably mess with the handle still, but I wanted to get something set up for the thumbnail. So this is, I worked on this last night. And I was trying to think of a name. I was like, I can't say stout because there's already a stout. I was thinking like, is there a ruffian? There is a ruffian, right? Roughneck? Is that a bad word? I don't know if that's a bad word or not. I hope it's not because I just said it all. So I thought that could be a cool name if it's not bad. Or starting body screws. Yeah, I think it was Ron. I'm thinking, yes, dude, absolutely, absolutely. That's why whenever I carry my L wrench, the ones that come with like Bokers, and I don't know who else, but Boker always sends out a little L wrench Torx mini one with a T6 and a T8. But that's only like if a pivot comes loose, just tighten it real quick. Not full maintenance because those are soft. You're gonna jack all your stuff up. Just something quick, quick touch up, but not like full on maintenance unless you really have to. And it's all you got, but. I'd rather wait if you're just close to home, you know. Just wait till you get home. Stop. I also want to show this other thing too. Yeah. So that I always carry one of those with me. I need to put one of my Boker pouches back in because I gave my grandma's boyfriend the one that I carry with me for his Clydesdale. He bent the tip on his Clydesdale. He dropped it at work. I was like, dude, come on. So I was like, here, you tighten it up. And I was like, yeah, I think all you can do is maybe like try to bang it out, put something soft in between, and then try to bang it straight. Or you're just going to have to break the tip, start over. The quality tools, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. We always recommend all of them. Nice bug out loot. I carried the bug out for a couple of years. Nice, man. Nice. You have a collection of a few Benchmades, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You sent me some pictures of a few. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I really am, dude. I've been trying to find the right one, and there was one that was on the site. I forgot when it was. A while back that I was talking about Benchmates that they had over there, and all of them went, except I think one. But the one that I really was looking at had gone, and then this one popped on, and it was still there. And I was like, this is the one. If I'm gonna try one, this is how I want it to come. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to be disappointed, and it did not disappoint at all. I'm pretty sure if I got because they have a gray stock one on the site. I'm pretty sure if I had gotten one like that or that one, that I would have been happy. But this one was it was like good to go. So, or seemed like it, and it is. I got it in hand. It's great. Like the quality. If anybody like, I always recommend his site, guys. This is from LTK, his website. I'm pretty sure he goes through the process of making sure his stuff is legit. Some of the stuff is straight from him. He does reviews, checks it out, has it on. Like you wait a couple of days, and it's more likely to be on there. The Raze was on there, and so I really recommend the site. If you're gonna go anywhere for some secondary, I would go LTK first. And yeah, so very happy with that. Those are neat. Bit drivers and tools like that. Yeah, but now it's going to be all flooded. There's going to be so many to choose from. For sure. I really want to check out the Katuo Mini Griffin G10 version that is under 80. I've never seen that. Check it out. Full 1/4-inch bits, though. Are those the smaller ones? Yeah, I don't like when they come with the smaller ones. Thanks, dude. Thanks. I'm very happy with it. Oh, okay. This one. Got you. Stout Saturday. Is that what you're packing, bro? That's awesome, dude. You got the mini and the full size on you? I think Aaron has a full size. And he has a mini. CJRB makes a ruffian. Oh, okay. Gosh dang it. No, it's not a bad word. Okay, cool. Cool. To be honest, benchmark calls are getting good. It's tricky to distinguish some of them in hand side by side than genuine one as a reference. Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, they gotta be watching these videos on how to differentiate, but like which one is it? But I don't know. Oh, okay. This clip is the screw needs to go down more. Yeah, man. That's what I was thinking too. So hopefully this is a real deal. I don't know if I'll ever know or not. What does the box look like? I got the box right here. Maybe it's gonna come down to the box now. Like, what does the box look like? But I guess they could just get a box and then hopefully the box is legit. Loot, that's a fake box. Box is a dead giveaway. A lot of roughnecks in Texas oil rig workers. Yeah, that's what I was reading. I was like, we do more research on this before I just start throwing it out there. The roughneck. Hey, bro, you want to get hurt? Fat wrench torque my screws to 10 pounds. Never an issue with loosening up. Wait, what? To 10 pounds? Or my favorite Spyderco stovepipes. Oh, Spyderco stovepipe. That one I dig. I dig that one. So what is a fat wrench? I don't know what a fat wrench is. My biggest fear, but it doesn't matter. I still drop my knives. I dropped this guy at work. I forgot to say, and I was up on a ladder too. I dropped. I was like, oh no! It was like, and it hit something on the way down, and then skid all over the floor. Like it slid a good ways. I was like, oh, you piece of trash. Oh, I see. I got a few little scuffies on it. There's that little mark right up here, and then there's a little ding right there on the milling. You can see the little chip right there, but it still functions, so that's good. I can get it out of the way, I guess, right? But yeah, I'm trying to get something out of my jacket pocket, and it came out. I thought I was holding on to, but I was holding on to something else in a pocket under that one. And I pulled it out, and ding, and skid. I was like, oh, just watching it just slide away from me. It's like, oh, okay. Starship Troopers. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I remember not liking it when it first came out. Not like all the time or a lot, but sometimes. I have the aluminum 535 BK4. It just comes like that. Just comes like ready to go with. Do they use? I'm pretty sure they make their own, right? Or do they work with AWT? Probably not, right? A full size Freak is a great knife. I hear good things about the Freak. Everybody has some great stuff going on. The Homer Zoo Saturday, nice. Heck yeah. You just all the hashtags that are fantastic, bro. Yes, I am. Well, I've had one a design for a long time. I have it like my first version of it, very rough, but I don't want to show it because there's more that goes into it than I would like to show. It just, if I can figure out how to make it work, I think it'd be really dope. I don't know. When I put it in 3D, it gave me a better idea, but I was still like, okay, how do I don't know. So I have an idea that could separate it from, others that are out there for sure, like 100%. I just don't know if I can make it work, and I'm trying to figure out how. Excuse me, I had this on Wednesday. I was showing this. So this one, I was joking about it because this design is 0.67 inches in size originally on accident. I forgot to calibrate the design when I started it. And I was talking about it, this and that. This is where I left off with it, or I did it for the thumbnail for Wednesday. And I was like, yeah, it's a thin stock and all that. I was like, maybe I can go back and adjust it. So I went back and it made it super thick, like crazy thick. So it just showed how, like, I think I scaled it somehow, but for some reason it made everything big. And then so I zoomed in, and you can actually see my steel insert, steel mini. Still mini. I think this is the pivot right here and the stop pin. So it's still the small version is in there. It's like just hiding in there. But I don't know. I was talking about something and I like zoomed in. I was like, wait, what's that? This is my steel insert all mini. But this, yeah, I'm liking how this is going, but I still might tweak the handle some. I just wanted to get something for prepped for the thumbnail. I still got to throw a fillet in there for or do my plunge grind. Also, I wanted to talk about I'm doing this a lot more. I've started to figure out how to play with the. I like save an image and then I import it into Fusion, layering it over another material, and I'm able to now use material that Fusion doesn't offer. So this is actually paint metal flake. That's what the original appearance is. And I go to edit right here. Oh, it's all over there. I go to edit. I don't think it's going to let me do it now since it's already done. I go to advanced. God dang, everything's all over the place. Advanced, and then you right click here and you go to, I think you go to image, and then it'll bring up, your computer. So you go through your files and find whatever you saved, whatever, maybe you took a picture of your own, whatever material or a handle that you have, a knife handle. But I would recommend finding like from a website, like go to Fat Carbon or something and saving one of the images of their, like how they have the block. So that way you have a bigger surface, because then it gives you more of a pattern. I've tried it with the smaller ones and then I shrink it down. You can do it, but then the pattern is just the same, all over. It's just, it looks okay, but having a bigger surface, you can have more pattern thrown in there. It looks a lot more realistic. It looks as if it were the material on there. So anyway, you can import it in there and then you layer it. But I think I found that using something shinier, because I was using like carbon fiber or micarta, and then importing it onto that, and it seems duller, the material that I'm importing over that. So I just tried something different. I think I wanted to see what it looked like initially with just the metal flake, and I was like, you know what, let me import it or add the image over that. And I think doing it over that metal flake, something shimmery or shiny, I think it actually helped with the colors, because even with the render, it looks a lot better. I would try to render with it over like micarta or carbon fiber, and it would just look so dull. Like even the light, it would just be like absorbed into the material more, and you couldn't really get a good look. As much as I would try to mess with the lighting, it would just still not look great. And the images that I got for this were probably some of the better ones that I've gotten. I think I actually I tried it first. I found out that using that first on Casey's, one of a design that I'm working on for Casey, working on a render for him with that. I was like, oh, maybe I should try that. So that's what I did here. Mick, what's up, dude? How's it going, dude? Sorry, I've been talking away as usual. Bluminati, what's up? Right here. Bluminati. He's all little, but it's right here. Rocking the Stout V2 and the Stash V2. Ooh, nice combo, dude. Heck yeah, that's sick. I love that, dude. Hell yeah. Like that a lot. Yeah, man. That's what you got to do, Blue, for sure, all day, baby. I've been very much been liking blades that have compound grinds like that too. Oh, nice, awesome. I have a few designs, a few designs like that, and a few knives that are compound grind. I think I don't know. I don't know if I like them more over anything, but I do like having the hollow and then having a stout tip, something like that. I think some of my designs I have both hollow. I mean, I'm sorry, flat and flat, so it stays stout all the way through. And that's what I was thinking too. Okay, going through LTK, I was like, if I'm gonna go through a secondary market to get a Benchmade, I would like to trust LTK because he's handled his fair share. He could probably reach out to Benchmade, aka Zach stuff. And he has his own connections too that he could figure it out. So I'm thinking, I'd have to worry less at least going through that. That was my thought exactly. Addicted to blades too. What's up, man? Listening and driving, be safe, dude. You probably already got home. Just means tough for something to that extent, and that's what I got too. But you know how some things they're a word, and then somebody takes it and put it to something else, and it's like, no, you can't use it anymore. But that's what I was thinking for this. I thought that would be a cool name. Rob, what's up, man? Rob's Nerdy Knives. Welcome in, dude. Driving and listening, not driving as I read this. That's good. Don't do that. Good to see you in here, man. What are the pockets? What are the snacks when you can? When you get to your destination, let me know. Seems like sometimes my clip actually pull my knives out of my pockets. Oh, that's really annoying, especially if you don't notice as it happens. Your clips actually pull my knives out of my pocket. Wait, how do you mean? These sound like not good, but I don't know how you mean. What clip? Like you multiple knives in the same pocket? Get a pouch, man. Art company. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought it would be cool, and I don't know if there's a knife design with that name. Somebody's gonna use it now. Watch. Fat wrench, firearm torque wrench, perfect for knife screws as well. 10 pounds, perfect, and eliminates my need for Loctite. Oh, okay, so it goes in real quick. That's what's up. I was wondering how you knew the exact. Aries EDC Bloom, Harpoon, and No Knives Voodoo for today's carry. Urban Woodsman coming in hot with those pockets. Awesome pockets, man. I love it, dude. I have all the winners in here today. The Neo won, my mom won. Who else in here won the giveaway? What did you win, man? And that was today? Javon was live today? Interesting. Don't show it. Oh, yeah. No, I don't want to, dude. I don't. It would be too much out there for that design, for the idea. And at least until I figure out it can't work. No, because then somebody will do it. Salvo, what's up, dude? It's good to see you. What are the pockets? What are the snacks? Lay it on me. Just a reference to an oil field worker. Nice. I'm feeling more confident now. Thanks, guys. Yeah, me too, dude. I just need to get back into. I've got to figure out how to make it work. I've got to, because I like the idea. I just don't know. I don't know how to make it work. Still have a legit new unbox 535 BK4 if anyone is looking. Oh, B Shady's coming in with the hey, anybody? That Benchmade though. Very cool. B Shady has some heat, guys, in boxes. He has some Clydesdales in boxes. Extra storage for bits is highly welcomed. Yeah, I like that too. The WeHub has one too. The Boker one, the Boker version, that one has one. Benchmade makes their own scales. I know of no instances of them working in another manufacturer like that unless they're sourcing materials like down to sewer delivery. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. Or if they did like a collab or something. Well, I guess that's a collab, but you know what I mean. Robin Dom, what's up? How's it going? Pocket snacks, let me know. Actually, when there's slots milled to accept tritium on drivers is really cool too. Yeah, I've been seeing that I saw that on something recently, on one of the ones I was looking at, I think. And yeah, it can be. I think that's cool. I like it on flashlights. I think it's really cool on flashlights. It makes sense, you know what I mean? Because, it's for the dark. I really like it for that. Did they put them on pews? Pews? I think that's a good idea too, I don't know if what I'm going to do with this slot. I don't know if I'm going to leave the slot this way. This is just how it was originally designed. So, like I said, I was trying to get it prepped for the live stream. So you see the slot. That's the original slot right there. The handle is a bit switched up. And, oh no, maybe it's more like, I guess it's more like what it is. I think it's less rounded in the spinal. Yeah, less rounded there. But yeah, I don't know if the window will be the same. I like it. I do like it like that. But what's going on here? How many times did I? Oh, okay. I already had this one designed, like I was talking about, so I wouldn't want to do the same one unless I don't move through the other ones. The other distort, and I really like that model. I know that I reached out to a few people with it, and I want to put it back out there, but I wouldn't want to do just like the same thing with like a different blade shape or anything like that. It's just not something I really like to do. What's up, Luke? I bet y'all having a better time than me. I'm sitting in a park waiting to take homecoming pictures of my daughter. This ain't my element. Oh, you're just there? Just yeah. Who's Luke? Fat wrench is a must-have tool. I've never even seen this thing. At your 50? What's up? How's it going, man? Did you see Casey's integral or did you do the CAD on it? I did the CAD on that knife design. I did, but it wasn't an integral. Everything, well, I don't know what the internals look like, but everything about that model we designed, but the integral part. So yeah, I did a CAD on that. But yeah, I didn't even know. Oh no, I haven't seen it. Okay. I don't even know what the internals look like. If it's like wave. Oh, okay, you got the Fenrir axis lock or crossbar lock. Sorry. Oh, and the cool little like guitar hank. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's like music, a keyboard, and like a stereo, a cassette. Very old school. Hey, that makes sense. Old school rocker, guys. That fits my mom perfect. I mean, her name. You know what I mean? Old school rocker's got like a cassette. Old school style. That's so funny. How fitting. Or did you choose that one? I see some under that one. There's a Homer Simpson one and a Darth Vader. That's really fitting. If you chose it, then it's not. I mean, of course, then it's gonna be fitting. That Fenrir though, that's cool. I've never really been too into. Where are you sending it? Where's it going? You gonna send it in my PO box so I can handle it, or what, Mom? I was gonna be a professional, guys, and be over there flicking knives and stuff. I won this Hank. He was calling it the Mama Loot Hank. Oh, okay, that's funny. That's what's up, Mom. Congrats on the win, and Neil winning over there too. Hashtag winning. Pockets today, CKF Evo 4 and a titanium baby banter. Nice combo. I dig that. Joe Kasperick, what's up? How's it going? Clint Crosby, what's up? What are y'all's pockets looking like? Tell me. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Drop Bear Fixie, Tri-Stash V2 Dark Mode, and CJRB Prado. I like it. Can you drop a thumb stud in that slot? In this one, I don't know. I think it might be too big for that. It's a pretty big slot. I mean, down here, but I don't know. You got to do it way down there. But like I said, I think it's going to be changed. I don't know. It probably will still be a slot. I don't know. Maybe I'll do the same one. Maybe I'll thin it, or I don't want to do thin it. I want it to be a bigger one. Maybe just a pill, smaller pill. Thumb stud. I could try for a thumb stud. I need to see if there's enough room though back here. It'd have to be right there. How high would that be? Nah, it'd be right on there. Thumb stud would be a no-go. I'm not doing thumb disc. I mean, I could do thumb disc, but that's not what I'm going for. That could definitely go right there. Oh, how high would that be? Too high also? Yeah, very, very high. It's going to have to be a slot. But what kind of slot? I don't know. Let's try it out. Let's see what we got. Well, I mean, it would just be, I don't know if I just want to make just a big old slot. Because if not, I'll have to go through and edit this one but I need to know what sketch it is. Sketch 2. I don't know if this is tied into my sketch line for my profile. It might be. Just bring it in like that. See what's up. Not bad. It loses some of the character that way, and you can see my grind was tied into that. It loses some of the character. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it then. It just looks regular the other way, and I don't want it to look regular. I think I'm probably gonna leave it then, because I saw that and it just looked plain. Yeah, I'll probably leave it this way then. If anything, I think even making it a bigger, like just a big pill slot, would even look too plain too. I don't know. I might leave it like that then. Karen Flytanium Beef, CRKT Testy, Jack Wolf Gateway Barlow, Sog Power Pint, and Olight Arkfeld Pro. Nice. Nice. Aaron likes the Arkfeld Pro. He picked up something else instead though. I forget which one it is. It is it a Workos? It's a version like that, but a Workos, I think. He really likes it. Some sites glow, I guess. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, they do that, right? But I was thinking like, on the grip or something. It's got to be a thing, right? Something like that somewhere. It's just glowing. This is the whole thing. Kizer Porcupine Phoenix LD30 Illuminati Ninja Chip. Nice pockets. Illuminati with the laseries. I just think Tritium is cool on anything. Yeah, I've been looking at flashlights too, man. I've been looking at everything. Everything looks good. You know how it is. Oh, I thought I was talking to Nick Martino. It's my mom. My mom needs a cool flashlight. Okay. All right. Get you a mech army for your keychain. They're cool enough for you, I think. I was all, yeah, man. My mom. That's funny. Yeah, I've been looking at some Raylight Pineapple. Not Pineapple. Raylight Penlight. I was looking at that one. I was looking at the mini, something mini. I don't know what it's called. I was looking at that. So are you flexing that awesome CAD design aptitude on? No, I just like to, just show some of the CAD, show some stuff I'm working on. We try some things. Sometimes they don't look good. Sometimes they work. Just have a good time. And we've designed, I don't know how often you've been in here, but we've worked on a few models that have been licensed. The Steelhead is one, and there's another one recently that I won't say which one because, I mean, I guess I can say. So the blue-footed booby, well, I guess it should be. We'll see. But there is definitely interest, and I think that one's a great one by who's trying to pick it up. I think they could do some great stuff with that one. And that was Foot Doozle. But I had to tweak the name because I can't be licensing the blue-footed booby. They're just not going to pick it up because of the name. So I called it the Sula because it's like part of the Latin, whatchamacallit. Flexing. Big Jim, what's up? How's it going? I chose. Got you. She said, yes, please. What's going on here? Why did I click my screen? Douglas Wagner, what's up? Sorry I'm so far behind. Hope you're still here. That's more mid-size. Which one is it? Which one did she say? And small keychain, little bright. I'm over here trying to figure out what mom's gonna get. Earlier was the Sparrow's Chooks working outside with the Spider Go P3. Nice. PM3. I've been looking at PM3. Last time I was between Benchmade and a PM3. The last time I was looking for, I think it was during the Benchmade Spyderco sale, one of their sales. So I was over there looking, and then I ended up picking up something else. Carrying my Dalibor Bergam. I don't know what that is. I bet it's pretty dope. Production Asgard Integral with skiffs. My Medford Gentleman Jack full DLC slip joint and Lynch Northwest All Access 3V pry bar. Pockets are hot for Rob, guys. Be careful. Burning it up over there. Nice. I dig it. Yeah, that one, i3 EOS, that would work. Dwayne Letterman, what's up? Trying to get caught up, guys. You know how it goes. Get caught up, fall behind. Workos and Woobin have sent me a few lights to review. Both are excellent brands. I have a tendency to rotate my knives, flashlights, and watches each day. I almost never carry the same stuff each day. Nice. I think I carry the same flashlight pretty much. Same pouch, but that's going to switch. It's mainly the 3 knives that change for me. Woobin sent me this guy right here. I didn't do a video, but I did a post. 2 posts, but one of them, was very for them. It was just for them. Highlighted the flashlight mainly, but I did have my carry. But I haven't done a video. I just did a post on that. They didn't collaborate on it. Like, come on, guys. Come on, pictures are for y'all. Let's collab. Let's do the damn thing. I don't know. But it's a cool flashlight. I really like it. Oh, it's actually right here. Sticking to this knife because it's magnetic. It's actually right here. It's really cool. I do dig it. This rotating thing is sick. And then the clip rotates too from this side. I have it on that side. That's how I was putting it in my pouch. You can rotate it on this side too, and then on this side. So it's a really awesome little flashlight. And then the rotating like dimmer and brightener, that's sick. It is awesome. It really is awesome. And I think it's like $25. Dig it. I really do. I think I dropped this one. Oh, was it? Where was it? Was it at the Cowboys game? I think I was showing them at the Cowboys game. I think I dropped it. It's dropping everything. Get on anything. Pretty sick Shaman Shipwreck scale that will send you a pic on. It's a nice, dude. Check it out. I'm down. I did an unboxing review of one of your designs. I was pumped about that. The Raze, right? Oh, yeah, nice, dude. Yeah. I think I watched it. There were a lot that were coming out. I'm pretty sure I watched it. Awesome, dude. Yeah, that was me. I hope you liked it. I'm pretty sure I showed that throughout the process. It was probably a thumbnail from time to time. Every design that I've worked on, design that's been licensed, I've used for a thumbnail. So if you go back through my thumbnails, which is a lot of them, what live is this? Number 124. You go back through all those, you'll see the Steelhead, you'll see the Raze, you'll see one of my other prototypes that I can't show. You'll see the Wingspan, you'll see the Clydesdale, the Hydro, other designs that have been licensed that are not out yet. You'll see stages of them in each thumbnail. And then I've also shown them during live streams. But yeah, man, I hope you liked it. Slot that you could also put a stud in. I don't know. It might be too big. I don't know. I've never seen one of those in person. One of the thumb studs. Like I know they have them on Amazon. Like I think you can put them on buck knives. I've never used one, so I don't know how big they are. I need to grab one so that way I can, answer that question a lot better. Because a lot of people ask me if a thumb stud could go in. Like what was one that I was working on? Oh, I think actually on the Wingspan, but I think it'd be too tight to the frame. No, you could probably fit one in there, but I don't have one to be able to answer that confidently. Do they have other versions? They have to, right? Other thumb studs? Like, do they? I just know the one that they make for buck knives, and I forget the brand that does it. Ever seen a new version of the Sweevy Yonder? They look awesome. I've just seen the crossbar. The Real X, yeah, the Real X does have a thumbnail. It does. I'm not saying they're all licensed. I'm saying I'm saying that every design that I worked on and licensed designs included are on there. Not all not all of my thumbnails are licensed designs. If that's what it came off as. My mistake. I did like it and love the DLC on S45VN with 80s camo carbon that did a nice color palette. Yeah, they did a great job. They did, and it wasn't the mirror one, which I was pretty happy with because I didn't want it to be, beaten, to a pulp. So it was cool to see that it was a matte. I was happy with that. I know some people wanted the mirror or the polish, whatever, but I'm happy that it's matte. I really am, because I don't want it to be driven into the ground on one of my designs. I know somebody was upset that it was 80s camo carbon on, I forgot whose video, but they left a comment like, "Oh, I've had enough of this," and I was like, "They have other ones, this and this. I mean, if they're interested, But I don't know. I didn't choose any of these. I think the one that's closest is the leather, but that's not what I had. I had like a red carbon fiber, but it matches kind of the color of what I had in my model. But I really like what they did with the gold one. Lefty was trying to give me credit, and that wasn't mine. That wasn't my idea, but I wish it was. I don't know how close I can get to. It's gonna just have to be a little plunge grind, nothing crazy, not a sweeping one like I've been trying to do. Anybody having some great food later or what? What's going on? I know some people said they don't have no snacks right now, but what's snacking for? What is snacks looking like? You see how that changes right up here? I mean, it changes throughout, but this is what I don't want whenever I do my fillet for my plunge grinds. It goes backwards. I want it to stay forward. You see how it's, curved forward? That's how I want it to stay. So if you go too far like that, it curves back. So what I want to make sure, what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to get rid of this little piece. That little piece right there. And I could do a loft, but I think this would work just fine for this model, considering how close it is to the frame. When I have more room, I like to do the loft to get a better. See, I have to go at 8 to get a better looking plunge grind. I like to do my lofts, but in this case, this will work. So now we have the plunge. This was actually a mistake. This is kind of what I was going for, but you can see how far forward this is. I'm still gonna have to tweak this some, but I wanted to line up with this down here, and you can see it's way forward. This isn't what it looked like initially. I just like the look that I got after I mirrored it. So I'm gonna show y'all right here. Where's it at? Right here. This is what it came out like before I was gonna play with it. It's not mirrored yet. So I was like, okay, I still have to do my go through a sweep right here to get the look that I want, or do like a fillet on there. Just try to get the the grind look, because right there it's not it's not a finished look. But what happened was I went and mirrored it. So right here, you see down here on the bottom, that's the mirror. Let me do this. This little spot right here. So I mirrored it, and then it gave me this look, and that's much better look. I don't know how that happened. I think it's the way I mirrored it. Like how I grabbed the in order the way the order I grabbed the surfaces in or something. I don't know how it happened, but I got a better look. So I was like, that's what I want right there. And the way I did it before, it wasn't really quite what I was going for, but I was like, I'm gonna still mess with it. But I think it was already like 9:30 or 10 o'clock. I don't know. And I was like, I just want to get my thumbnail ready. So with that, I was like, okay, that'll work. It's what more that I'm going for, and just mirrored it, cut the bodies, combined them and got to that point. But yeah, the other way was not a finished look yet. But that was a quicker way to do it. It's a recommended and my favorites list. Awesome, dude. Very, very cool, man. I really love the Raze a lot. I just switch up my pockets a lot. But if this one and another prototype of mine that I have, I would carry all the time. The other one and that one are like, it's perfect for other tasks, like maybe that and the Clydesdale or something. But they really did a great job. Kizer just knocked it out of the park. They really, really did. Tactical Terry, what's up, man? How's it going, dude? What are the pockets, man? What are the snacks? What are you working on? You working on anything right now? Tegan, what's up? Everyone can't stay pretty busy, but wanted to drop in and say hey and leave a like. I appreciate you. Thanks so much. Excuse me. I was actually looking before the stream. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I was trying to go through the chat where LCAP dropped the link that you guys do a live in. LCAP, would you mind dropping that link again, dude? And when you get a chance, I want to go and sub to Shay, I think. I was trying to find it, and I didn't remember where it was, like the minute mark or anything. So I couldn't find it, man. But if you wouldn't mind, okay, when you get a chance, if you just drop it in there so I can go sub. Brian White, what's up? Can't stay? Can't stay. Can't make everyone happy. Yeah, that's true. Go. You won't get you won't get your stuff right if you try to please everybody. You got to make sure you get what you need. You got to nail. I don't know what we're talking about right now in this case anymore because I'm so far behind. But whatever you're working on, let me go back to this real quick. Whatever you're working on, you've got to make sure you nail everything that matters. That's what you've got to make sure you do, because that's the point of it. The aesthetics, the grip, the grind, the finish, all that other stuff, subjective. But if you nail what matters, edge termination, the blade not sticking out of the spine when it's closed, the tip not coming out when it's closed, and you can grab it. Even unfinished edges, that could be subjective. Somebody might, I like when it cuts my hand, or I don't know, I like how it feels when I grip it and it hurts. That could be subjective too. But you got to nail all the things that matter. That's what's important, because other things, it's just if you're designing a knife, that's what you're doing. You're designing a knife. You're designing whatever. You're designing a multi-tool, a bit driver, whatever it is that you're going for. That's your design. So it doesn't matter what other people. I mean, it does matter, to a certain extent, because it's got to be appealing if you're trying to move it. You're trying to sell it to people if you want people to like it. But really, what matters is nailing the function, nailing the things that really, really matter, that make that thing what it is supposed to be, and not. There was a knife that somebody had recently. They did a post. I think it's Chronivore on Instagram. He got a Tucson, and like the blade was sticking out of the back, and then the tip or something. I don't know. It was a whole mess. So that wasn't bad. And I thought it was cool. I think it's the pill. I think that's what it's called. 80s Camo Carbon is a mixed bag. It can be explosively bright, awesome, or a bit underwhelming, or too much of the colors and one does not like. Got you. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I got a lot of orange on one side of mine, and it's not. Let me see. Yeah, like I like this side on mine. That side looks dope. I really dig that a lot. And then you go to this side, and it's okay. But, there's a lot of that orange that is not my favorite. But this side I really like. I like that. A little more subtle. This one's a bit more bright with the orange that it's not. Okay, my elbow. A little bit of my elbow, guys. The orange that is not my favorite kind of orange. Well, it's not bad. It's just this side is better. I like this personally. Yeah, back here. Yeah, it's pretty close. I can still move this forward, which is what I was thinking about too. Once you put the fillet in something, like if I were to do the loft, which would probably be a better idea, because if you do a fillet, it brings it much closer to your edge. You see how that looks good. If I were to do my loft, it's going to put the edge, it's going to leave the edge termination where it is. It's going to be a lot better, more life. If I do my loft, It'll probably come back here near the frame and leave the edge. I like the life that I have there. So doing it in the quick way, it takes away some of my life, which I don't like. That's what I was thinking about as I was throwing the fillet in there. When you have a really big, like the wingspan, for example, it doesn't matter, you know, there's so much life there. You know, you got all day on there. So having it back here, you know, if I just do the regular fillet like how I'm doing on Fusion, it's not going to take much away because, you know, I have all that up there to work with. But in this case, how close it is, it's not great. So that's a very good point, Rob. If that's what you were saying. Oh, that's Rolf. Did you get a ride in the Wienermobile? That's funny. Oh, did you? Is that a thing? Later, Tegan. Enjoy your day, dude. Appreciate you stopping in. Gonzo, what's up? Oh, and I'm probably late to that with 4:58. I'm not too far behind. That's good. I've seen a few custom mid-techs with the tip coming together and a soft apex on the separate going. Keeps it robust, but still good to poke boxes, dog food, fertilizer, cat food, etc. So like this one? Yeah, because you want it to still be a decent. Well, I mean, depends on what you're going for. If you want it to be a, you know, kind of pry bar-ish, but if you get it, you know, to where you can accomplish both, that's good. There it is, right there. I want to get that. Thank you, Hellcat, for dropping that in there. Excuse me, guys. I'll be right back. There we go. So I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. I was looking for it. I was like, ah, dang it, I don't know where it's at. Cool. So make sure y'all go check out that link. Tegan and Shay, they go live together, is what Tegan was saying last time. And then there's Tegan right there. I gotta go sub to that one as well. Where you at? Where is it? Right here. They go live together, so that's cool. So I'm gonna check that out. See, I need to make sure that I like watch a video or something though. Can I put a video on and not like and mute it? Can I do that? See if y'all hear it. Oh, wait. Mute. I did it. Play that for a little bit. I get you an Orlock. Yeah, I still need to get mine. I don't know which one I want to get. I think I want to go with the plane. It looks good. I really like the way they did that blue and gray. I mean, that's how one of the pictures looks. Looks like a bluish gray anno. That looks sick. But I don't know, the plane and then the bronze with the black blade. I don't know, but I definitely want to get one for sure. Illuminati also dropping the double wide EDC also for Tactical Terry and Matt Yako over there. They have the loot box. There's nothing to do with me. It is just a loot box, like I guess like loot, like a pirate. And you get I guess like kind of like how they do you know, different companies, they have like their box where you buy a knife or you get something and you get a mystery knife and you get all this other stuff that's worth more than what you get or something. Well, worth more than you paid for. Something like that. Which is really cool. It's an awesome idea. I started doing some occasional lives too. Nice, man. He's dropping all the links. El Cap's got him, guys. He's got him. Make sure y'all go check out some new people, some old people doing new lives, all that good stuff. Appreciate you, El Cap. How do you note key finishes like a good chamfer, rounded edge, non-pokey, clip, sharp edges on scales, back of clip area in between the lock bar, and good lock bar access? I don't know what note key means. I gotta be honest. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to wait for that. Is that a button on my laptop? I don't know what that means. Hate to admit it. Run Crow, what's up, man? I saw you were live a little earlier. I was in there lurking. You're the one who broke the news to me that my mom won a giveaway. No Rise, the last time I rode on it was 1970-72. Very cool. I never got to ride in one. Lucky. Is that a stop pin of the Raze pressed into the blade? Is this patented or can I steal it? Stop pin of the Raze pressed into the blade? Wait. No, yeah, no, that's a thing. No, that's I do it both ways. So this is how things go sometimes. I actually had this in a design I was working on for somebody. They wanted internal, or they have it. Yeah, okay. They wanted an internal stop pin, but with the detent ball, the detent hole, you know, where it was landing on either side, the detent hole was going to be sticking out if I had it too far down, and the drop was going to be very late. It was going to get on the detent ball very, very late. So to move it back, I couldn't do it because the track that the stop pin was going to ride in was going to be right there. So I couldn't put the detent hole there. So I had to flip it. I had to do it reverse. So I had to put the stop pin on the tang and create the track on the frame. So I had to reverse it so that way I can put the the detent hole wherever I wanted. You can run into that issue from time to time. And so on the Raze, I don't know if that could be what the issue was, because I usually like to do the stop pin on the frame, or I like to do an internal. I don't usually go for the blade, the stop pin on the tang, unless I run into the detent hole, detent ball issue. So I don't remember if that's what happened there, but no, that's the thing that a lot of people do that. So you're hit it up, dude. So you put it in your pocket, use it up, use it in your designing. At least I don't think it's a patented thing. Carrying my Sencut Practisk, snagging on popcorn, Twizzlers, and drinking an ice cold Sprite. There you go. Barbie EDC with a Sencut. I don't know what that is. She's always got those Sencuts that I never know what they are, but I know that they're heat because she digs them. Well, last time she had the Squiggy. The Squiggy, I'm not too, I'm pretty sure the action's great though, because Sencut does that for sure. But great pockets, great snacks. At least, I think on the pocket. Tactile Bear, Tactile Dread Eye Daily. Daily Company Slim Pry 2.0. TRM Neutron, pork chops and broccoli, dude. Send me a picture of your meal, bro. I dig the pockets, man. I'm sure you have a picture of your pockets up on Insta, but I need the meal. I need to know what you're munching on. Great pockets, man. That heat. You're all Texased out, bro. I love it. Get down here. He's probably just asking how you convey those to the manufacturer. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I try to get as many good pictures as I can, like up close. If there's something specific that I want to make sure they know is not an issue, like there are some times when like the blade is really close to the backspacer, I'll get really close and get an angle on that. Or if I have a certain fillet on something, non-pokey, something that does not poke you. Oh no, I know a non-poke. Something that does not poke you. But yeah, like I had a groove cut out into the jeweler, into the backspacer, because the blade closed so deep. So I had to get an angle zoomed in so that way I could show them, hey, this is how I have this. I would explain the design and show them that I actually did it. So that way they know that it's built into the design itself, like where the stop pin is, everything's stopping and everything is lining up as I'm explaining the design. So I'm like, yeah, I have a groove cut in, show them the angle it's cut in. They can see, they can piece it all together, because whenever I'm trying to get a license, they don't have the file. So if I get the contract, they want to see everything, that it's going to be, it's functional. They're going to send me a file and it's not even working unless they really dig it. I'm not sending me the file, send me the contract. So I try to just get them a lot of great images. I try not to be afraid when I'm doing it, because, I know some people can go into it and they'll be like, man, they're going to steal my design if I send all this stuff. For me, I'm just like, I want this design licensed, you know what I mean? So I'm going to do what I can to get a license. If they take it, I can call them out on it. But also at the end of the day, I'm still going to do more designs. But yeah, I try to get, like they've nailed every company or all my licenses. They've nailed my chamfers and my fillets. Nothing has been sharp And that's how I designed it. Like you can look in between in the frame. That's how I designed it. I soften that all the time. I do the fillets on my frames. You can see that they're soft and they're rounded on the edges. Is what I'm talking about. They really do a great job of nailing my files. But also they'll send me either pictures or something of the done file, so that way I can know like if they match it up. There was one thing that they did with the Clydesdale, I think, that I had to point out, like, hey, you didn't knock down the lock bar. It's real pokey right here. And I think, I don't know if the prototype didn't come like that or not, so I had to show them in a picture or something like that. It went somehow. But there was something that they didn't knock down that wasn't matching my file when I went and showed them what it was. So, but more often than not, like with my licenses especially, they've been nailed, and I really love that. That's one of the benefits, a big benefit of being able to do your own files or sending them a file, because they can go and match your pictures unless they want to change it, because it's either something they can't do or they don't really care much about doing. You know what I mean? Like, we don't need a chamfer it. Save some money. So please don't forget to hit that like. Appreciate you, Mom. Thank you. Mom, did you hit the like? She's over there forgetting to hit the like, I bet. But yeah, I really like to do my chamfers on here. Sometimes I'll do a fillet on the inside, which is, so the difference between a fillet, I mean, well, what a fillet is just, it's spelled fillet. It's spelled fillet, but it's called a fillet. That's what I mean. That's what I've heard in other CAD videos and stuff. So never actually looked it up. But I would think it just means like trim or something, trim away the fat. So what it does is it rounds. So you get a nice feel in hand. You see how it's just rounded? So that's what I have on this other side. That's a fillet right there. I do use fillets a lot. More often than not, I'll use a fillet on my frames. And sometimes I'll do one on the inside, and then sometimes I'll do a chamfer. It just depends. But I think sometimes even if I do a fillet, they'll probably do a chamfer. But you know, the chamfer obviously is flat and softening. So I'll do that. Even if I do a chamfer, I'll still go and I'll do a fillet on that. That's, you know, even if it's not visual, I want them to know, like, if they don't accomplish it visually like how I have it, I just want them to know I want this knocked down. That's what I'm trying to accomplish whenever I do that. Because I talk about that sometimes too. Like when I do, I'll do some little things like inside internal milling. I'll do a little chamfer on there so it stands out. But whenever I do something like that to a fillet, you know, to a chamfer, soften this, it's because I want them to know I need this knocked down. I don't want it to be like that. I want them to notice it. I want it to stick out as something that I've done in my design, so that they know that I want that. I want it to be, you know, it doesn't have to be like a crazy big fillet like that, but I want it to be noticeable, so that way they know, okay, so knock these down. At least that's the idea. That's what I'm going for whenever I do that. But yeah, they've done a great job of, because they do their own step file a lot of times, even though I do mine STEP file. But I think what it helps them do is they can go through, they can look at every piece, and they can get a closer look. You know, they can zoom in and out and see, like, what does he have here, you know, get everything right. But they, you know, they need to match it to, you know, what they can accomplish, how they machine or whatever. But I forgot what I was saying. But they do their own file anyway, but they can get a closer look sending your file when you send your file. Hashtag loot 0-1 billion. Or Lotto? You playing Lotto right now? I want that money right there. Look at all those zeros. Sheesh. That would be amazing. The Raze is, I think you're saying loot to a whatever number that is. Hopefully, was that 1 trillion? Hopefully that's what you're saying. I appreciate you, Neo, always, and your awesome meals, your croissant sandwich. The Raze is excellent, and notice that that can kill a beautiful knife. I've gotten knives that look great with potential, but the discomfort will kill it being a regular carry, and folks stop EDCing it. Yeah, man, absolutely. Like I love Boker. I'm a big Boker fan, but I can get a Boker. Uh, Let me see, like the Quaken Titan. I love it, and it's not terrible, but they didn't knock down some of the. Oh, okay, like this one. This one's a good one too, right? No, not as bad. But they didn't knock down the. Okay, got it. So it's not terrible. It's not the worst. I've seen worse or felt worse, but it's not quite knocked down on the inside here. So that kind of bums me out. It's like knock it down some, so it feels a little bit better with these sharp angles. It can't be. Some people don't mind it at all. Me, I prefer it. That's just a preference. But there are some times when the angles are just so bad. It's like, gosh, damn, is this a blade too in the frame, or what? Cut with this side? It's just really it's like attention to detail and things like that is very important. And showing that, like whenever you're working with a company, showing that to them is important too, because there are some companies that care. They put a lot of effort. Like Kizer is one of them. They care. They really care. They'll put that effort in themselves, even if you don't show them. But there are some brands that they just want to put a design out there. They just want to get that money. They want to capitalize on having a knife out there that's either affordable or that people like, and they just leave those sharp edges or what have you. Anything that's just doesn't have that finished feel, or doesn't have that extra 4-mile pig. Who was that? Somebody eating at that restaurant. Go that extra mile. It was just, I don't know. It was a bad joke. But yeah, for real, taking that extra care is really important. 1 billion. Well, I want it to be 1 trillion, bro. That's what I was saying. Only 1 billion. Don't go any further than that. Appreciate you, Neil. Aries, what's up, dude? It's good to see you, man. How's your day going? He said, oops, man, you meant it. You meant to throw those caps in for Aries. Giant Mouse is notorious for sharp edges on lanyards that stick out. Oh, and you see, and that can be rough because that's going to be like in your hand, in your palm at some point. That's what I mean. There are certain areas of a knife that you don't want it to be like that. I mean, pretty much any. But like if it's, milling internally, that's a place where they can just be like, ah. But when it comes to the grip, you don't want that. I haven't dropped any links, guys. I mean, there's so many people in here that I need to drop some links for. I'm going to drop Aries' Instagram right here. Go check out Aries. I appreciate you stopping in, bro. I'm not leaving or anything. I'm just saying. It's good to see you. I don't see you that often, man. I know my time change is different. My time change? My time change for my stream. Check out Aries. Donnie, where's Donnie at? Bless Knives, his Instas and his YouTube. Give me it. Right here. You should check out Donnie. Both awesome makers. One guy, kicking ass making fixies. The other guy kicking ass making folders. You guys do great work. Keep grinding, guys. Really, guys, if you want to see somebody just putting in work, go check them out. They're really doing great stuff. And then I also want to drop Rob's link right here. I don't have you in my links, but I am subbed to you. Oh, I almost grabbed the wrong one. Come on, computer, stay with me. Another guy he's grinding. Everybody's grinding. Anybody that I show support for, drop links for, talk about. I talk about either great people or they're hustling their ass off, and I love that. And check out these guys, watch them put in work. There are a lot of people in here that are doing great stuff like that, grinding away. Ron, Rolf, and Barbie. Everybody's doing their thing, and it's awesome. I really love it. And to be good people, on top of that, it's always a plus. You know what I mean? Illuminati. Chavez knives typically have sharp corners, so I only buy raw ties so I can round that. Tuya is creating cool designs, but they always seem to have sharp edges that kill it for me. Oh, really? I didn't know Tuya had it like that too. Chavez, yes, I had the. It hurts me to say, I had the Dirty Steve, the scapegoat Dirty Steve. Oh, I loved it, even with those edges. I think that's what they go for, though. You know, Chavez, you know, he wants to be brute. You know what I mean? That's what they go for. That brute. You can't handle it. Well, you got sissy hands. Like, I think that's what they're going for. But I know I've seen some people that knock it down. Like, I think Satu Dave, I think he did somebody's knife, and I was like, oh, I want to send him my Dirty Steve. That sounds rowdy. But you know what I mean? So he could knock it down because they can be pretty harsh on the hands. This is Barbie's channel right here. Make sure y'all check out Barbie. I know she's already done her giveaway, guys, but she's got something planned when she gets to what, 15K? Is that what you're going for? But stay for her and Rolf. Don't just stay for the giveaway. But yeah, I think that's what they go for. They want that toughness. You got it, Donnie, for sure, man. You too, bro. You have something for me. Oh, you're punching me in the face? I have something for you. Yeah. What is it, man? What do you got? You get me all excited. Whatever it is, I appreciate you. I will put a sharp on piece and send it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading somebody else's stuff. But yeah, great people grinding. I love it. I always love it. This, I don't know if I have no, you see this side? I don't have any internals figured out yet. So we need to make sure that we're going to have everything. That's the thing about when you get to this point, like I do a lot of my thumbnails, right? I want to get something fresh for the stream. So sometimes, you know, I have a project that's already started, so I'm all good. But when I have a design like the one we started on, like this one, very raw, we weren't even in the stage for me to, I don't even think I had the closing area figured out yet for the stop pin, nothing, you know what I mean? So, I mean, with this one, it's something that I sketched already, something I put through the paper function test, but still when making certain changes to the blade or the depth, it'll change certain things that I had laid out already. Like the stop in placement or the detent ball, lock bar, all that. So, you know, to get to all this stage, I don't ever usually do that. I will do the grind, but I already have my stop pin. I don't usually do that until after I figure out where things are going to land, because I already have my depth. You know what I mean? But I mean, in this case, it's because, you know, I had it sketched out. I know that this was going to be, let me see, where's my canvas? See, I have it laid out right there. I know the depth. You can know the depth that you want all day. You can work on your design and you can have the depth that you want all day. You can be like, this is how I want it to look. But if you haven't put it through its paces, as far as, you know, the paper function test, making sure things are going to land right, then it won't matter. Because if you go through and you're excited and you go to the next step to start modeling it out and the blade is sticking out the back end or the tip is sticking out the butt end, then some of your plan is scrapped. You know, your deployment is jacked up, because then you might have to move the pivot. You might have to move the pivot down. You might have to move it up. Then maybe you lose your front flipper. Maybe you gain a front flipper, because you can't just trim. Sometimes you go through it like this, right? Your pivot's messed up, and then you have a front flipper, and you're like, okay, well, let's just trim it. Well, you can't trim it all the time, because then if you trim too much, you might not have anything back here. You might end up trimming into your blade up here. And then you'll have a gap between your frame and your blade, like just a big V, just like, or a curve, whatever. There'll be a hole right here of nothing. So you end up with that. Or if you trim it, then if you want a blade in the back end, you might not have anything in there. It's just, there's so much that you got to prep for whenever you're doing that. So, like I said, having this, I'm sure I changed something on here. I think the belly, just right here. So that shouldn't really matter. But if I added belly to this, then I'd be like, okay, I'm going to have to watch out for something when I go into my internals, because now the depth is going to change. because maybe I don't clear a backspacer that I wanted, or the screws. Maybe they're all going to hit, and then I end up having to go back and redesign that. So like I said, I don't usually do the stop pin. I'm sorry, the pivot depth, but in this case, sketched out. There are some times when I do something completely different, like this one. I think this one we just threw together. I don't know if there's I think this looks way different than the canvas. So yeah, this is the scuff. So I guess we followed the belly here, but the frame is different. It doesn't arc like that. See, that could be something I'm concerned with. I should have some concern with right here, because if I had my barrel spacers or back spacer, you see right here, I have a screw right there. So if I was counting on that to be back here, and now the screw is down here, I should, and now I have to be aware of that. See, let me roll it this way. There's enough distance that it might be okay. Or, this gap right here, I can just move the screw down here. And, so that's where I can solve that issue. But in some cases, you might just be real tight to everything right here, and then you don't have any space for any kind of hardware. Uh, 200 away from 1500. I'm so excited to be giving away 5 sweet blades or blads. She might have some blads. I don't know. That's awesome. Very, very awesome. So I'm saying, y'all go check it out, but stay. Don't just go for the giveaway. I love making food, but the cleanup after sucks. Yeah, man, you can go through, you start making your meal takes your meal prep, like hours or whatever. Sometimes your dishes, you add on to that time, and your meal, you're done within like an hour or less or something. Like all this time went into it. Like depending on how big the feast is. If it's just, dining for two, and how big the meal is, 30 minutes, 45 minutes eating. And it's like, all right, now we have all this mess and took forever to make this. I get it with chop is nice, but not all of the use have 3rd to 3/4 inch thick calluses. In long-term uses, edges and corners, blisters, cracked skin, high wear, run points, and discomfort. Just my take. No, yeah, I got you, man. I got you. Like, yeah, I get dry skin too, and I can feel that more whenever I have sharp edges on a knife. I can feel that a lot more because of the dry skin. So no, I get you, man, for sure. Not everybody's built like Ramon over there, like a tank. His hands, he's got tank hands. I'm just kidding. Oh, they have my warranty over there, guys. They have my chub slip over there. That's gonna come back all in pieces. All broken. I broke your clip, or your clip broke off. What'd you say about my hand, dog? Nothing. Just give me my chub. Dang. Phrasing. Sorry about that. No stop pin, 360-degree pivot. Okay. All right. So it's like we do like a detent. What is it? Double detent with no stop at all. It just flicks all the way through. Come back with the palm a little bit. That's how you know you're a man right there. None of my knives have stop pins. What's up? Love that other one. Oh, this one. This one right here. This is is it this one you're talking about? Sorry, I'm so far behind. I don't know. This one was a little Nesmuck one. I forgot who was really digging this one. I kind of stopped messing with it because I just kept coming back to it, and I was like, because I had this front flipper this is the thing I was talking about. We ran into this issue because I changed the design so much. The stop pin's different. I ran into this where I'm like, I need a front flipper because it's going to look stupid if I cut away. Oh, that's what I was going to say. When it's closed, if you cut away too much material, it's going to look goofy. One thing that I might do, I just would have to see how it looks, is do an external stop pin. I did that on the bow head. I really like the bow head. I like how it came out. And I'll show you what I mean. It has the little exposed, kind of like a shark lock. Like, let me see, like how it has that exposed area where the stop pin hits. And usually I try to stay away from that, but it didn't look too bad. It also doesn't stick out as much. I think it's the bowhead. Let's see. Put all the hardware. All these right here, they're the pivot. Like these are pivots in to keep the, sorry, spit a little bit. Excuse me. To keep the hardware in. But anyway, take that off so we can see better. See, we have a little exposed area where the stop pin hits. For the other one, it might be a bit more drastic, so I don't know if it'll look as good. This one, I really like how it looks on it. I think it looks cool. And shout out to Jim Cox. I think it was Jim Cox who pointed out the slot. I hadn't changed the slot for the new design, so it was sitting real deep. So I changed the angle of the slot. It was angled the way the old angle of the blade was, the blade grind or something. And he was like, "Oh yeah, it's sitting too close to the frame." And I think I caught it as I ended the stream. I was like, "Oh yeah." So I immediately after the stream went and messed with it and changed the angle. So it looks a lot better access. So yeah, shout out to Jim Cox on that. Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to change that on Nessie. But that's a good example of being mindful where your hardware, everything's gonna hit before you get to a certain point in your design that you like. Because if it's not all planned out on the internals, you might be destroying what you took the time to perfect. Aesthetically open. Even closed. If you're, well, no, I guess closed you would have at least the idea that it's closing in without it coming on the back end. If you draw it closed, though, I mean, I guess you would have to know whether it's hitting or not. High wear points. But yeah, no, man, for sure. We're not all built like, we're not all, some of us have some soft, tender hands, bro. Almost time for me to hit the road. Be safe, mom. Be safe on your trip. I mean, she's just going home, but still. Goodbye to everyone. If I cannot say bye, you be safe too, Rob. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Thanks so much. Great conversation, dude. Everybody telling my mom to have a safe trip also. Very, very cool. Appreciate y'all. People touch the like button for loot if you haven't yet. I appreciate you, man. Thanks so much. Oh, I see something over here. Josh, I appreciate you, man, for the smackaroni and cheese. Appreciate you, man. Hashtag DS. Thank you, man. Very, very cool. Let me get the front. Oh, Clydesdale, baby. Yes, please. Thank you, man. Hope you're doing well, dude. It's good to see you. Oh, we got Mick Range over here with the 5 months. Much love, Lucci. Thanks for all the cat fun. Thank you, man, for sticking around for the 5 months, dude. Very, very cool. Get that thumb action. Yes. Thank you, man, for hanging out. 5 months of time goes by. People have been, when they drop the 12-month sticker one or whatever, that's crazy. That's cool. Time's gone by fast. Really, really cool. Thank you. Thank you. And my grandma right there. Hello, everyone. I'm Loot-10 and greeting from Grandma Loot. I'm Loot-10. She's probably doing that talk to text. Good to see you, Grandma. Hope you're doing well today. Trim too much and yeah, end up with bare floors. Yeah, it happens. Can you roll the blade out really slow, please? I just want to see something. What are we talking about? On this one? Like closed? From closed? Talking about right here? Talking about the tip? Is that what you're looking at? I think that's good. I think that's safe enough. I think like the center point right here is where I start to get concerned. I think this part right here is not too bad. But for me, it also depends on the deployment. Like if it's something that you're going to palm for deployment, then, you know, I get concerned, even more concerned about this area. Well, I'm always concerned about it, but how close it is. Because if you're going to palm it for a deployment, then you've got to be higher up. Got to be. Oh, very, very nice. Thank you. His grandma loot in the chat is a huge flex. For sure, man. You're not lying. Everybody's saying what's up. I appreciate y'all. And she told me to tell y'all thank you for all the thoughts and wishes and prayers and all that. She really appreciates it. And I think I forgot to tell y'all Wednesday. Was it Wednesday or last Saturday? But she really appreciates it. And that's I appreciate y'all. I really do. Josh Branson said, always good to catch up. Man, always good. You pop in and surprise all the time. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Well, wishes to you and hope you're doing better. That's very nice, man. Thank you. 14 months. 14 months? Dang. Said, I white dog. Pretty pictures. Ooh, What's up, Jay? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Popping in. got me talking like a kid over here. You're talking like a kid over here. I always think about it during my stream, like as I'm flicking it, like, oh, I got a Loctite. So the Kizer-Tex, and sometimes you need the Loctite on that. I know my other one was fine for a while, and then all of a sudden it started walking. Nap, then grocery store later on. I appreciate you hanging out, Neil, as always, dude. Enjoy your nap, bro, and enjoy that trip to the store. Be safe and get some great snacks too. Bring us something back, please. And then if you're walking and listening at some point, don't forget today is the members and the everyone gauze. So speaking of that, let me show one of the things. So like I said, I was going to get so I don't even have both Migrons, so it worked out because I had to pick something up off of Amazon because it said this wasn't going to get here till Saturday. So this Migron isn't something that I'm going to be giving away. This is one that I'm going to be sending back to LTK. This one is the Baker or something. So it'll be back on his site if anybody's interested. 14C, 28N, crossbar lock, flat grind. It's very, very light, like super light. Ooh. So this is gonna be going back on the site. It's centered. So I get a chance to show something you can get off his site. That's cool. It's gonna be going back. Oh, is it off center? It's a little off center. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I was just holding it weird. There you go. So it's a little bit off center, but nothing crazy. There it is. I think I'm just on it stupid. There it is right there, centered. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, super light. Action is cool. 14C28N. That clip looks good. All blacked out. So it sits a little high, but feels fine. So yeah, this will be back on the site. I'll be sending this back. Probably have to do it Monday because I can't ship anything right now. And that sucks. So like I said, if anybody has any personal connection with Lee, let him know he's getting his knife and I'm not burning him. Just let him know. And we know him. So that's going to be going back to him. So I don't have the Gavel. That was supposed to have come. But either way, we're good for today because I picked up those two knives on Amazon. The other one was the Norsa or something like that. Sorry, I see something over here. Twinkies for all. Angelo became a YouTube member. I appreciate you, man. Thanks so much, Angelo. Very, very cool. Appreciate you. Became a pocket packer. Very, very cool. So like I said, they took it out of the cart. I mean, not took it out of the cart. I had it in my cart and somebody bought it, so it went sold out. The North side. And so that one, this is the one that I thought it was. So I contacted Lee and I was like, hey, man, I got this instead of the other one. And then he said he still had the guitar. What I thought happened was he sent, or whoever ships for him, sent the other one, mine, to the other person, and I got theirs. That's what I was thinking the whole time. And he said, oh, I have it, but it's in gray. And I was like, oh. And I was like, okay, well, why don't I pick that one up and then still keep this because it was a good deal. And he was okay. So then he was like, yeah, just go pick it up off the site. So I went to the site, looked up Becker, and it was a different one. This one was $45. The other one was 25. I was like, whoa, hold on a minute. Not that I don't love y'all. It's just, this adds up every week. You know what I mean? So I hit him up and I was like, I think he thought that I was trying to like get the other one for 25. I don't know. It was a thing, but I was trying to make it clear that wasn't, it was just confusion. So I'm going to be sending the other one back. But this is what I got when I saw that the North Soul was not available anymore. I've been wanting to check this out. It doesn't come on the box. This is the Kershaw mixtape. And I've been wanting to check this one out in a minute. I wanted to talk about this for one reason, one specific reason. We were talking about it last week. Somebody was in here, a new guy was in here, and he was talking about, what knife would you recommend from Kershaw or stuff like that. I was like, stay away from HCR. I said, unless, for the right price or whatever. This was $15. A Kershaw, $15, one that I was interested in. I'm down to try that out all day for $15. HCR, interesting looking Kershaw. All day. So that's what it was here. That's what's happening here. HCR, it is HCR. See, centered. It's a washer knife. I love that thumb disc. I love the profile, the way it looks closed. The clip is interesting. I like that. It's kind of like embedded. I guess it's screwed in underneath somehow. Okay, yeah, so it's part of the frame? Oh, I see. So the clip comes in, wraps under, and it's screwed underneath right there. See that plate? So that's actually the clip. So that's really cool. The detent, a little light, I have flicked it out, but it works great. Look at that blade. I really dig that. So like I said, and look at washer, smooth. Oh, it's FRN scales, I believe. So I dig that. $15 all day, baby. HCR, I don't mind that. Kershaw, yeah. The pivot is interesting too. I like those lines. So that was something that I wanted to talk about. The price range, it depends. Spyderco, they have great heat treats, so they sell their HCR and they sell it for like $40, $60, $70. It's getting a little wild for me. Even if they sold it at 30, I don't know. I have to have somebody that tested the heck out of it to let me know it's good. Oh, there goes my grandma right there. I want to say thank you all for well wishes to each other, to each and every one of you. I'm coming along okay, just trying to get to that finish line. I have another 3 or 4 weeks to go. You got it, G-Ma, all day. Just keep going. You got in that chair. I didn't get it. You didn't even let me sit in your chair, Grandma. What's up? Dang. She was like, look at my awesome chair. It's fancy, just chilling. No, but yeah, get well, Grandma. You got it. For sure. Just hang in there. Twinkies with raspberries and chocolate syrup. With raspberry and chocolate syrup? Never heard of that. I had to give it a go. Awesome, Henry. I appreciate you, dude. Jesse became a YouTube member also. Welcome to the Pocket Packers. Appreciate you, man. Everybody dropping those stickers in. I love it. I'm always looking at the StreamYard chat, so I never get to see what the stickers are. I always forget what I put up there, and those are some of them are pictures, some of them are like things that I played with. I really like the EDC one. That's my favorite one. Thanks so much, Jesse. I appreciate you. I was looking to see if I needed to add other ones, like if it was, but I think it has to be 2 years or something. I don't know. It doesn't allow me to do it yet. Weird. Ginger Fisher, what's going on, man? How goes it? So this is done right. It's centered. It's a washer knife that's very smooth. I don't know whoever had it before. Maybe they broke it in. It's all knocked down. It's nested liners, which is really good. you know, on an affordable knife, $15. Like, I don't know what this was originally. I know that they do still sell it at you know, like brand new. But yeah, nested liners, that's good. It's, you know, it's knocked down enough. You can grab it a little bit, but it's not harsh. Just I really, this did not disappoint. I've been wanting to check this one out from. Oh, that's cool. A little milling on that side too. It doesn't have it on this side. It just has that straight line. Oh, it doesn't have that on this side. That's cool. But yeah, been wanting to check it out for a minute, and for $15 all day, and it did not disappoint. Neutral handle. This is, you know, this is one of those that's like right up my alley. That very slim profile when closed. Yeah. So that'll be. I don't know if it'll be this one, and then. Okay, so this one is not. Okay, so that one's off the table. Oh, okay, here's one. This is another one that didn't disappoint. This was $27. This is the EMHT III on Amazon. $27 for this one. This one, I pleasantly surprised on this one. Hellcat did make a good point about the buttons because this one has like a little grip to it. And the other one, which is it's right here, it does not. The other one is cool looking. There are a few issues that I have with it, but it's still a cool looking knife. And we're not doing this thing yet. I'm just showing it because I wanted to kind of talk about it. Because people that weren't here, I unboxed these on Wednesday. So this is another crossbar by the same brand, but these are really smooth. So, you know, it's in disengage, you might slip off, which is not great. I don't feel comfortable as I'm doing it over my laptop. I don't feel as comfortable because it is a little slippy. That's part of the grip. If you're doing this motion, you can just lose all grip completely. But this one has the grip, and Hellcat pointed out that, you know, what about the wear and tear, which is, you know, that's a good thought on that. But I don't know. I guess you would have to see. But for $27, it's, you know, I'm willing to check it out. Willing to give it a shot. I think I'm just noticing. I feel like this side has that grip. So if you're left-handed, you might be able to tell more. So maybe one side doesn't have it. I don't know. Maybe I just had some chicken that day or something. I don't know. But this one I think is an awesome. This one's good to go. This one, another thing I wanted to talk about is a choke. I'm sorry, I see Jay right here. How many drawings can I get? I like pretty pictures. Do you have snacks, Mr. I like snacks? What are we doing over here? You making fun of me? I appreciate you, Jay. Thanks so much, dude. All the support always, dude. Jay is one of the big reasons why I got to 500, or no, I got close to 1,000, and then I got to 1,000. I think he shot me out on Tri-States twice, or in Metal Complex or something. I appreciate you, and I know all of you have done it too, but I know Jay. You know, specifically when I went back to see what happened, it was Jay, which is crazy. And then everybody's like, yeah, Loot, which is very awesome. I appreciate y'all support. The choke up on this is weird. The way they finish that handle like that's a weird place to land. So it's almost like it wants you to stay back here, because if you climb up close, that's a little uncomfortable. It's a little uncomfy. But, you know, the action's straight. You know, it's good. The jimping is cool. There's some cool details on here. Underneath here, they threw the jimping right there. That's cool. You can't really feel it, but it's a cool look. You know, and they followed it back here. You know, and then with the jimping is pretty aggressive on the back end, but it's not like ugly. It's aggressive. So there's some good things here, but you know, that climb up, it's a little rough. This one I think is great. The milling on the G10 is awesome. The lanyard hole looks kind of cool. I'm not too big on lanyard holes, but I like what they did there instead of just a slot. Both are in D2, and I don't know how low. Let's see. So you got to get pretty high to get to that point. This one's not upswept or anything. This is not too high. But I'm really digging this. It's almost like a tagged out kind of look, but it's not. It's different. Yeah. So I just want to talk about that. This one for $27. I'd recommend it. I haven't like carried it and put it through its paces to be like, oh, it's gonna last like forever. But I think if you like to try new stuff, like a lot of us do, we see something that's interesting and we want to give it a shot. I think that one's worth it. This one I probably pass on, even though I think it looks cool. We listen and enjoy pulling over to type. All right, mom, be safe. She's gonna stop again and be like, "Hello, guys, I'm at the light." Fred, what's up, man? Been listening but unable to comment. Well, it's good to have you in here, bro. I always assume that you're listening. Dinner coming: grilled chicken burger with grilled onions and tomatoes with a baked potato. That sounds fantastic, man. A grilled chicken burger. So like a grilled chicken sandwich, right? Or is it like made into a patty? I'm hungry right now, guys. I'm hungry. Carrying a Bestech Taipan and Scott Hansen Sever Yin and Yang. I don't know what that is. Fred always with some great stuff. Always catching me off guard. Like, what is that? I saw that Everyday City Carry. I saw that he had like a lot of your customs. I didn't know you had a Brad Zinker, bro. Is it crosscut carbon fiber or something? I'm a big fan of Brad Zinker. I'm gonna pick something up of his eventually. I see him at the shows all the time. I think he kind of knows me now, because he's probably like, this guy's a fan of my stuff. Because I've told him plenty of times that I've seen him. I remember, I think the very first time that I went to a Blade show, he wasn't at his table. I think that's how it went. And I was like, oh no. I think I don't know who it was, but there was some lady there. She was like, oh, he's gone already. He's sold out. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. But I think the other 3 shows that I've been to, I've gotten to meet him all 3 times. And I feel bad being a fan and telling him like, I'm a big fan. I can't get anything of yours though. But I think all of, all the makers get that. They have to. Not everybody can afford it. And we can all be fans all day, but it doesn't mean we can get something. But there are a lot of great models. Sometimes, the materials, they don't hit with me. Some of the, like the bone and all that. There was a really cool, like bluish bone that he had, and we had like a conversation. He was like, yeah, I chose that. When he picked that, he liked how much blue it had in it or something. I forgot how the conversation went, but that one spoke to me. But, I'm not too into the natural sometimes. It has to have a certain look, certain finish, or the right raw natural material. But yeah, he has the Pelican is a good look. I know he has a custom of that. The Pelican is a cool looking blade. The one that you have is an awesome looking blade. He's got a few other ones, but big fan of his, and I will get something of his one day. But I just didn't know. I saw him going through Ray Everyday City Carry. I saw him do that post on Instas, and I was like, whoa, wait. I was like, is that a Brad Zinker? And yeah, it surprised me. Very, very cool. Speaking of gauze, I'm giving away a Finch Widowmaker in my members giveaway tomorrow night. I don't know what that is. Let's go take a look. Let's go look at it. So y'all can get excited. Everybody needs to get excited right now. Okay. Got that pokey. Neutral handle. Which version do you have, dude? That's awesome. Did you say in here? Either way, I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm just curious. Because that's still very cool of you. I love the blade shape. That's awesome, dude. What's discontinued? 6.5? Wow, that's cool. It looks bigger. But I like that about it. I like that it's like a compact, like aggressive looking blade. I dig that. Almost like how I like the Raze, for example. The way the Raze is like a jet look, but then it's got that pokey tip. It's kind of the same idea. When I see a compact knife, either like aggressive or like the iron mutt, just a small, stout knife, just ready for work. That I love either the small aggressive or gent aggressive, or like a stout, just built tough. I really like that. Like even Casey's Tornado. Casey's Tornado is kind of like that. You know, it's a little slimmer. You know, it's slimmer, but still, it gives me that. It gives me those vibes. I carried this combination the other day. I don't know if y'all saw my post. This was great. After I swapped those scales, I was like, oh yes. I carried it with the G10 version that throughout the day, and then I swapped it later, and I was like, oh, I love it. And then I took a picture. But yeah, so I love a small knife that just feels like it's ready. It's ready for work, even though it's a little guy. Don't underestimate it. Yes, same kind of thing there. But that's awesome, dude. Very, very cool. No, ground chicken that I added horseradish mustard and garlic to, and made patties and grilled the patties like burgers. Dude, so you put it in the mixture? That sounds dope, dude. Give me some. That sounds really good, man. The Brad Zinker is on the rehome list if you're interested. I got to see what that price of that rehome is. Yeah, no, I dig it though, man. I dig it. Trying to actually take care of myself, so spending time doing it. That's good, man. Heck yeah. Yeah, it sounds like a nice, healthy, like, but good. Like, you know, sometimes there's like healthy food and it's like, oh man, I don't want to eat like a rabbit. But then, you know, you can eat healthy and still eat dope for sure. Look up the Best Tech Taipan if you don't know what that is. Currently sold out, but really cool. That Hanson is very expensive. I feel like I know the Taipan, but let's go take a look. Oh yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I do wish that it continued with that tip, but I still dig it. And the clothes look looks great. I love that. Man, that million is wild. Shut up. Let me see. Show me you closer to me. Come on. What site am I on? I don't want to be on this site. Oh, here you go. Blade HQ will show me. I want to see the close look. Let me see. But I want to see it from up top, man. Come on. Hey, get out of here, man. I'm trying to look at stuff. Why? Oh, is it because my screen's all huge and it won't show me right? Either way, that close profile looks great, dude. I love that. Looks fantastic. That million is wild. Oh, it's on all of them? Sick. Ooh, they got like a blue gray over here or something. Yeah, I dig it. Who's the designer on that? Who are you? Australian knife design. Oh, it's James Lowe. Okay, I didn't know that. Very cool, dude. He did the Huntsman, right? Kizer Huntsman? I had no idea that was him. Very cool. That's awesome. Making me hungry. Me too. I'm hungry. I had some chips before my stream. Let's see. See if we can get these internals going a little bit. Get them started. See if we can get where the detent ball is going to hit. All that. You see, this is going to be interesting. An interesting setup right here where the lock bar is going to be. So it'll just be straight through here. Or I guess I'm going to go higher than that. See what's up. I like to work on, I go through 2 steps for my internals. Now I start my internals early right here, figure out where my lockup's going to be, where the stop pin's going to be. And I didn't used to include my detent ball, detent track, and detent hole, but I started doing it in this stage also. just because I did start running into issues where it wasn't working out later. And some like it would just have to modify it some, and I didn't want to do that anymore. So incorporating that part, putting it in this step also, it just works better. The other thing about my designing sometimes is that it's not always how it starts out, and I think that can be said about other designers too. I'm sure, unless they've already, that's it, that's what they want. But with like for I guess a good point would be like how I use a sketch that I've had already, but I'm just using the base frame. I'm just using the dimensions. I'm not exactly using the design. I just know that grip's going to work. I know that length's going to work, the height, all that stuff. But I'm going to tweak, the blade, the frame, this and that. So the internals, might change as that happens. So I can encounter issues that I didn't account for early on because of those changes. So let's see, I want to try to be at least 2.5 millimeters away, about 2.25. I'm talking about lock face. 2.25 is, cutting it close. So 2.5 is already kind of close. I prefer to be further away if I can, but so I'm going to do both right there so I know where I'm at. Big Jimpin', what's up? How's it going? You talking about the type hand? It looks great. I really dug that a lot. Milling is excellent. I had a prototype and moved it along. Missed it, so I got a gold black one, very sharp, nice, and it sings. Oh, is that one? It has the whatchamacallit in there. And Ballistic also did him right. He had a home issue and needed money, so they set up a pre-order for his night to be able to get him money early. That's really cool. That's dope. I didn't know they did that. That's sick. I mean, the knife design and that. That's really cool, then. Yeah, no, I would imagine not a lot of people would. That's really cool. Bobtism, what's up? It's good to see you. How's it going? What are the pockets? What are the snacks? Big Jimpin', same question. Pocket snacks, let me know. The scales on here, yeah, it's gold. This is something that I just started doing recently, a lot more. Shout out to Broke AZ. He had done some renders with Fusion, and he was like, "Yeah, you can put the material into Fusion." Now I didn't know that. I did a little more research, figured out how to do it. But the times that I would do it, it just would look dull. It wouldn't look right in my renders. It didn't look good at all. So I just found something recently about using a base material that had a little more shimmer to it. It brings out the color more. At least that's what it's seeming like. So what I've done, this is Fat Carbon, I think gold something, one of their popular ones. So I downloaded an image from their site, a picture of them, like their display of their scale or whatever. I mean, of like a slab. And then I just cut it down, to like just trimmed away the white that it comes with the image or whatever. And then I can, what is it? Let me see if I can do it. But I'm going to take this down because it's going to show other files. Well, I'll show you the first part. So you go right here, you click on that, and you go to Appearance. And then, so what I did that I found worked pretty good was it spray? Metallic? This right here is metallic dark gray. So I just use this, right? And then, let me take away the canvas. Oh, I don't need to do that right now. So anyway, I do that. And then you right click, you go to Edit, You're going to go to advanced. If you could see it, it works better. You right click right here, and then you're going to go to image. So I'm going to take that off screen because I don't know what's going to pop up when I do that. It could be because I work with a lot of people. I don't want their stuff to come up. You go to image, and then it'll bring up your files. And then you go to where you might have your files at. Oh, and that's funny. I have the files in exactly where I have people's files saved at. I have it in there because I was using it for somebody's design. So I was like, I'll just put it in there. So I don't want to show that. But so what it is, you go through your files, you find where you have your images saved, your whatever material it is that you want to use. And then you click it. So it's dark matter gold. That's what I have. But I have a few other ones. Let's use green glow. So I have green glow. So I just double click that, and then it replaces the material that was there before. Then you put apply. And then okay, for some reason doesn't work. So you just put cancel. But what you've got to do then, you got to go back into edit. And then you've got to shrink it down. Because you see how it is right now, it's all blown up. It looks like crap. So you bring it down. Let me do this real quick also. Hold on. I want to take off the canvas because you can't really see what's going on. So you bring that, go back to edit, or repeat appearance works. And then you're going to go to edit. Can I move this? And then, so you choose, the size that you want. This one doesn't work. You've got to go smaller. But, how small depends. It's up to you. So I'd probably go like 42. That looks like about right. But then you got to mess with the darkness. I mean, the roughness. So it makes it darker. And then right there too. And then you got it. So, like I said, I was trying it with the carbon fiber, and that's what I first tried it with. And then I think I tried it with my Carta. But then when you go to render is where you see the main issue. But it's still like it looked washed out. But let me see if I can try to render it. Sorry, this is a long way to get around to telling you what the material is. But I'm just excited that, okay, I need to do this again because I need to bring in a render lighting. I'm excited that I might be able to implement more looks, more materials than Fusion has to offer. I was fine just using those, but if I really want to, show a different material that you should give an example what it might look like to a company, like so that way they can get excited about it. I always talk about eating with your eyes first, even to a company, with and just showing the design more realistic might get them more excited. So being able to add the material into that, it adds to that, I feel. So being able to do that now is going to be cool, I think. So go to that, but you still have to find the right lighting. So already it looks cool. And then just find the right light that you want it in. Sorry if I'm lagging. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to be able to do that now and get a better look of the material. Because before I was excited that I figured out how to do it, but it just looked like it didn't look like what it was really supposed to look like. It still had like a layer of, I guess, like the micarta, the carbon fiber. No tuning fork in there, but the blade is so thin, the vibration sings. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's really cool. I think there was something that somebody had that they were saying like, oh, it has the. I know Blade, Edgy Blade Works does it, right? He does the fork, the tune fork in the rut or something. Yeah, that's what it is. It was cool to be able to download certain ones. I'm trying to see what other cool ones I can get. Check out copper. I think I have one that looks like streaks. Is that the one you mean? There's one that I downloaded also that has like the streaks in it. I don't know if that's the one. Scale that texture. It's a stretch 2D pattern to replicate the 3D surface. Like a video game is great for computer work. Oh, nice, man. Nice. A Beast Fallen, what's up? Liner Lock. This is one that we had been working on during the live stream for a minute, and I kind of got fed up with the design because I was just working on the same thing each live stream. So this is one that I still need to tune, still need to tweak because I've got this stupid front flipper. I just the way I place the pivot, it creates this extra material right here. So I just still need to play with it some more. Excuse me. Could maybe make it, more round right here on the spine, bring the pivot back a little bit more so I can get rid of that. Because if I bring it back further than I got, then I'm going to have issues with, depending where I put the hardware. I can put the hardware down here. I think still bringing it back, I can still be good as far as not touching the blade. But I don't know if it'll still accomplish what I need on this front. I'll still have material that I need to get rid of. So I think I would need to add more to the spine, maybe bring it back right here, then bring the pivot back, and then I'll have it more flush with the frame. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. But then I'm going to have to find out if I'm seating the blade at the same depth or what I'm going to run into, because then all of a sudden I lose, whatever, if I'm going for a thumb stud or a slot or a fuller, whatever I'm trying to go for. It might not be either of those because it's going to be a full flat grind. I could still put a hole in it, but then you lose. You're going to lose some of something to catch on because it's going to be deeper into the handle. So this one is undecided on whether liner lock, frame lock, inset liner lock, or whatever, and no kind of lock type, I guess would be a better way to put that. Oh, what's up? What are the pockets? What are the snacks? Scott does it too for, yeah. He's a cool dude. He's a really cool dude. I still haven't picked up his any of his license designs. What is it? The Turpin? That's what it's called, right? One of them? I think that's the one that I dig the most. Because I think he has two, right? Brandon Corbin? Okay. Just like the gold called copper. Oh, okay. Got you. I downloaded one that has streaks in it. I don't know who that is. Who's that? I've never heard of that. Oh, nice. Front flipper setup. Anyway, weekend PM as I'm working on my own as well. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, hit me up on my Instas. I don't know if you follow me or if I follow you, but I'll drop my Instagram in there if you want to hit me up. But yeah, I mean, I like it for a front flipper. I guess I should say I don't mind it for a front flipper, but the way it looks, it looks bad. And I've been tweaking it. That was, I think, the best look that I could get, and I'm still not digging it. So, like I was saying, playing with the pivot would probably be the best way to bring this knife design back to life, because it killed it for me, messing with it. And I usually messed with this one only during the live stream. So, otherwise, if I played with it more outside of the live stream, I probably could have, come to that solution about, changing the pivot, adding material and all that. But then I want to make sure that, because I think we played with the handle in the live stream, and that's something that I like. But I think now looking at it, I think rounded would be a lot cooler. And doing that adds the material that I need to change the pivot instead of this straight handle. And it's funny because I wonder if we went from a curved spine to that. But I think we did, because the scuff has that. Yeah, it does. I think I might go back to that. And then in doing that, I can add a curve down here that'll expose the blade more while keeping this top part covered up. Yeah, I think I'm going to... Yeah, guys, we did it. We did it. I think we've got the solution. I think that's what's going to go down. It's your design, but maybe a bigger choil would follow, would allow for a better setup stop pin replacement. On this one, well, I think it really what it is, well, I mean, could be. Yeah. But I'm already like really, what it is here is the ratio, the handle to blade. It looks really funky already. So, I mean, trimming away could be something right here, but then I get close to the pivot cap because right now I don't have that even in there. So let's see, when we go 10 millimeters, you know, trim away some of that and you're getting really close on there. And then you run into the issue of having your detent hole sticking out when open. So, you know, moving it back, that would definitely help. And then you run into issues on the back end over here. Just a lot of things that I'm gonna have to toy with to get it where I want. But I think adding material to the frame, like rounding it how I'm saying, I think that's gonna be the way to go. And I think I'm gonna like that more actually. I think it would make for a whatchamacallit, make for a good grip. I think it'll work for the design. And I hadn't considered that before, I don't think. Oh, very cool. You do some 3D printing? Is that what's going on? Awesome. Oh, did you like design your own frame or something? Sorry, guys. Got you. Give you a little follow back there. But yeah, so a lot of things to toy with on this one for sure. But I think that other one would be a quicker solution. But I still had to play with this the handle, the edges, like right here and back here some. It's been such a long time, I forgot how we left off on that design. But I appreciate the feedback very much. Thank you. Working on a PM3 reblade, getting an oval blade hole, a front flipper, and a rear flipper. Unfortunately, the rear flipper doesn't look too good when open. Still trying to figure that out. I got you, man. Yeah, you can run into those issues when you're trying to find your deployment, depending on how things are sitting. For sure. Hopefully you get it, man. That sounds cool. That front flipper geometry may cause issues entering the pocket. Adding a hole makes it super wide. To the blade, like how it's sitting. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit wide, but I mean, I've done wider. I think the Clydesdale is a little bit wider than that. And I don't know. I know Mikey Daly. I think he had it wave on him in a video, but I don't know if I've heard many. I think it was wave. Did he have a wave? Yeah, he had a wave on him. But I don't know how many other people had a wave. But Mikey Daly, he's wearing like tight pants and stuff. Mikey Daly, chill out, bro. Just kidding, brother. But yeah, I don't know if it's as wide as a Clydesdale. Top compression lock may be a good option. I'm not too into the top compression locks personally. I know a lot of people dig them, you know, but it just personally, I'm not too into them. Bolster lock on this one, I think would be awesome. I would love to do a bolster lock on this, and I think it would fit the design. I do agree with that, Urban. Edgy makes two concept models: the tipper and the Cybin. I'm putting them together. The Turpin or something. I don't know what I'm talking about. The Cybin, yeah, that's one that I like. Not that I don't like the other one. It's just the Cybin. I think I dig a lot more. Since you have the space on the handle, it looks like you can use a pivot as a stop pin, but with a flat surface. A pivot as a stop pin? I've never seen a pivot as a stop pin. Interesting. Is that like the where the lock is in the pivot? Is that what that is? Is a clone company, but they have two original designs. Oh, heck, you lost me at clone company, bro. You lost me. I don't care if they have any original designs if I hear they're clone company. Personally, I don't like that. Tuning fork is a backspacer, has that screw which holds tight as a second screw that lets you change the frequency of the ting. That's unique. Dig that a lot. The Nesmuk is really nice. I just like some way to not have my hand run up on the choil. Got you like a curve or something, like a, I guess like a forward finger choil or something like that. Yeah, I like to do whenever I do flats, I like to do, I mean, like, not saying that it's a foolproof thing or anything, but I like to do the jimping on the flats. I think right here we would have to I don't remember if we did, I think we worked on the lockup. Yeah, we have lockup here. I think I had to, you see, that would be another thing that changing the stop pin placement, I'm sorry, the pivot placement would help. The running into where the detent track lands. I'm pretty sure I have that designed. So there, right there, we have the stop pin right there. And then landing here. That doesn't sound right. Does that mean it's going to hit there? Or is this it? Oh, this is it right here. So that's the stop pin. It'll be right there. And it's going to hit there when closed. Oh, there's the detent hole. I'm sorry, yeah. And where's the track? I don't know where the track is. It's weird. But yeah, like if you add a forward finger choil right here, depending where your track is, like it's weird, I don't see the track right there. Depending where the track is going, you might land on no blade. I recently had I picked up the spot, the Kizer spot, and it had a point on it that did that exact thing. There was like a gap that wasn't on the tang. See right there? So what is this? I don't know what this is right here. So the track is exposed right here, but you stay on the tang right there, that's fine. I don't mind if it's exposed a little bit up on this part, as long as the detent hole isn't sticking out. But yeah, I had an area where the detent ball fell off of the tang at a point throughout the closing of the knife, or opening, both, which is something that I never want to happen. I always try to avoid that. I mean, I always avoid that. If I can't avoid it, then I'm not designing it how that is. So I don't know if I got a broken one or if that's how they're all designed, but I thought that was crazy to have it like that. So like if I did a forward finger choil right here, then all of a sudden I'm off track. So if I move the pivot back, that definitely opens up adding a forward finger choil in addition to, changing where the blade is sticking out when open. The best method. They're cheap. Inside cuts are irritating as a machinist. So you're a machinist? That's cool, man. Awesome. What is throwing me off is the Nesmuk blade and not a Nesmuk handle shape. Yeah, I could see that for sure. And I think when I was designing that, that's what I was going for. I think I was talking about that. I was like, let's be different. Didn't work. Yeah, I'm already like, I want to change it for sure. Honestly, it's probably fine. I EDC a Manix 2, which is like a dinner plate on a clip. Dinner plate on a clip. I've been looking at the Sage a lot. The Sage 5 or 6 or any of them. That one has a top compression lock that I just dig the design that I want to get it. Doesn't close quite as much like that, but some spider clothes, they do have that kind of roundness, but some more than others. Tarpon is fantastic. Tarkin. Matthew Christensen is the designer of that one. I feel like I know the Tarkin. Or do I know Fran Tarkenton? Is it a Best Tech also? Oh, this one. This one right here, right? Yeah, that one's sick. I like that one. I don't think it's a Best Tech though, right? As a concept. I don't know what I did with that. little extra punctuation or whatever. Get out of here, not punctuation. Yeah, that's a sick design. I like that a lot. Dwight, what's up, man? How's it going, dude? It's good to see you, man. What's the ETA on your promos, man? I know you can't wait. Tell them to hurry up, bro. Hopefully, it's what you want, man. When you get it in hand, that's all that I hope for you on that, because it looks great. Hello, stop in parking lot trying to decide what's. Well, eat something delicious. That's what I'd say. Charl it up, in my opinion. Sage 6 is just nice. It looks good. I do like the look of it. One that I came across recently, I saw that it was on Love Them Knives website. It was sold out, I think. Or do they still have it? They might still have it. Is the Domino? Spyderco Domino? It looked pretty good. Kind of dug it. But charl it up. It's not out of the equation. I mean, it's a possibility. If you're doing a button actuated liner lock, I prefer the ones that have actual liners so you can access both Katuo Griffin V3, not a compression lock, which has a liner on the back. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I'm not anytime soon. That's not for me. I'm not doing one of those. If I the one thing that I had kind of ruled out that I'm getting closer to maybe doing would be like a crossbar lock, or not the super lock, although I have designed one of those finally, not me personally, but I worked with somebody on their model. So now I kind of have an idea on how to do that, but maybe a crossbar. But just the top liner lock, button lock thing is just, it's not my thing. I know a lot of people like it. And that's cool. It's just not for me. It's not something I wouldn't feel like I'm being true to my own designs. You know what I mean? My own feelings is what I like to design, you know? Stage 6 has a button actuated compression lock. The liners on the back. Got you. Top liner. And I have, like the Spyderco, I have, grown to like, I've grown to like it. And what I like about it too is, like, if my thumb's all jacked up, being able to use, the compression lock. That's the compression lock, right? The back compression. It's definitely helpful. That's what's making help me come around, because crossbar locks also, like, my thumbs hurt, being able to use that method. So I want to be able to carry one of my designs that way. The new Fenrir top liner lock looks amazing. Well, my mom wanted a compression lock. A crossbar lock. Mom over there playing games. I'm gonna get to check it out though, I'm sure. Waiting for the Sage 6 with a great steel like Rex 121. That's not a stainless, right? If LCAP's still in here, I wanted to show LCAP this. LCAP, check it out, bro. I know that it wasn't really your thing. That's why we did the trade. But look, dude. I picked up the brother of the connector. I picked up the titanium version. I had to do maintenance on it after I got it, because the lock bar, just the strength of it is wild. It was like, it wasn't the strong. It had lock stick, like mad lock stick. It was crazy. But luckily I was able to get it out. I would like to swap the blade. I don't know if it's doable though. It's a different stock, so I think I have to like trade out the hardware to see if it's even doable. But it looks like the stop pin is the same. Like, they both ride like with the internal. So I don't know if the stop pin is the same size though. But I would like to swap it out for the Warncliffe sheep's foot. I don't know where it's at. I think I have it in I would put up. But anyway, shout out to LCAT, because with that trade, I was able to try the connector, which I really dug, and it let me know that I was gonna like this one too. And it's awesome. Getting that lock stick fixed though was major. Otherwise, I was like, oh, so bummed, because Boker, this knife right here, I don't even get to use. I don't even get to use this one. I have I had tape. I took it off recently because I needed a screw or something, but It doesn't even sit in the clip. The stop pin wasn't seating right. It was just not done right. This is one that has a lot of sharp edges, like extremely. But it's the titanium mini air quicken or something. And as much as I love the design, this one was just, I don't know if it was just this one or what, but it was just terrible. I'm pretty sure it's just, it wasn't QC'd correctly, which can happen sometimes with Bokers. That one saddens me, but I keep it there as a reminder. My Boker has good days and bad days. And I still buy them. I do not like crossbar locks, no longer have any other than free one Kizer gave at the dinner show. Oh, okay, yeah. That was cool. Yeah, and I wasn't either. But like I said, with my thumb, whenever it's hurt, those come in handy, and I'm still able to carry something cool. Like I just picked up this bug out. I was showing it earlier from Love Them Knives website, and I dig it. I really dig it a lot. This one came correct though, with some aluminum AWT scales for the right price. Everything, the clip is swapped out. I'm very, very happy with this. Shout out to Love Them Knives. No one in their right mind wants a lock bar, a bar lock. I want one. I went through top compression lock, got bored of it, then tried something similar to the new Shorty Super Lock and got bored again. I do like the ball compression lock as it's super crispy. I need to look that one up. I don't know. What has it? I don't know if I know the ball compression lock. I have several Sage 5s, looking at a Sage 6. Oh, you really dig it in. That's what's up. Oh, it is stainless. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. How do you feel about the Shark Lock, Fred? I make Fenrir and everything. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like their Pyrite or Elementum. Crossbar lock, top liner lock between the concept tenable. The newest one is their top liner. Got you. I'm kind of here. Kind of looks like the Raze and Evoke. Oh, does it? I kind of saw a Raze tip, actually. Because I was like, I think when I got it, I was like, oh, I could carry them together. Had one of those ideas. Does it have the Evoke? Where's the Evoke at? No, I brought it over here. Here it is. I guess maybe with like the neutral handle aspect. But I can definitely see a Raze tip. Now I'm going to carry them together. Where's the Raze at? There it is. Yeah, man. I really like carrying the Raze with the Evoke. It was a great combo. I really dug that. And with the Wii Schism. I just felt like I had all my tasks covered. But Kizer, great job, guys. They did me right. And they sent me all 3, which is cool. It sucks to have to buy my other versions, like KB knives. Like my payout is not enough to cover buying another one. I mean, it's all good, I understand they've got to make money. I'm just saying, like, it was cool to be able to get my hands on all 3 of my variations, or the variations they did for me. Thank you, bro. About to jump the mailman. And go get him. Yeah, man. It looks cool. I just hope that, I'm not saying that it's not going to feel like how you want. I'm just saying I hope that you get it and you're like, yes, this. You know what I mean? Get some pizza. Yeah, pizza sounds good. Rexonone is not considered stainless, not enough chromium. Oh, okay. That's what I thought I read, because I was looking at something, I think, that was in that. I think on Love Them Knives website. The newest cool lock is a pinch lock coming out soon. Look it up. It's good. Is it your design, Fred? Is that something you're working on? What's going on here? Who is it? Who goes there? Uh-oh. I'm going to open this. I want to see what you're doing. Oh, okay. You got something going on? Got you. Yes, sir. Very cool. Nice. Walmart Ozark bug out clone is Grail. Prove me wrong. No. No. And it's very bug out like. I mean, I saw some picture or video or something, and it has a lot of the same looks to it, which is unfortunate. Pinch lock. I mean, it's good if you're on a budget. You know, I always say that, like, if you never have a knife on you, just, I mean, me personally, I just don't. I'm not into people doing clones. So when that happens, it just because, you know, because I'm a knife designer, you know, I design knives. If somebody were to design the Clydesdale or the Raze, or like there's a knife that I think Mariaco has that looks similar to the Hydro. It's different enough though, but if somebody does that, it gets me upset because I put the time and effort. You know, I do my CAD, I do my own CAD, I go through the hours of getting things right, the internals. You know, I don't make it, but you know, I get close to where if I had the ability as a machinist or something, I could do prototypes and figure it out and get it how I wanted. But you know, going through the process and to have somebody just do that, just take it, what's already done, all the work, and just putting it out there because they have the machines to do it. I mean, that's lame. You know what I mean? That's my opinion, but I don't think I'm, you know, very wrong. Oh, is it this one right here? Oh, that's a lever lock. But yeah, it's just how I feel about it as somebody who puts in the hours, you know, and not just for myself. I put in hours for other people. So like, if I see somebody get their design, I worked on that one personally and put the hours in on that. You know, I feel for them just like I would feel for myself. You know, it's lame. And then people like Donnie or Aries putting in all that work and then have somebody take their stuff. It's upsetting. Roll over here with some jokes. I don't know where the pinch lock is. Shark lock and super lock are cool. I have 2 super locks, but no longer have a shark lock. Yeah, I finally got my hand on. You know, I got this guy, so I've been finally got my first, I guess, shark lock, which is the Kizer Demco Razor Cub or whatever. It's been cool. It hasn't been bad. Is a Numb Knives design, a mid-tech production coming soon. Oh, okay. I never heard of Numb Knives. I recently found out about who is it? Neve's Knives was at their shop in August recently. I saw his post because I saw them. Somebody did a video on something of theirs. They keep all the machining on the handle and stuff. Fred, you probably know who they are. I forgot the name. Rave Knives, or I just found out about them. Really, really cool. No, not my design. To make more Celsius in DLC, I must have one. What is Celsius? What is that? They won't listen to me. They'll be like, no, get out of here. The pinch lock is sick. Shout out to Numb Knife Works. I'm going to have to look it up. The new wedge system that locks the blade spine. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. You can find it on Blade HQ. It's the N1 Cornerstone from Numb. Is it? N1 Cornerstone? Oh, that looks familiar. That's a cool looking blade. Oh, a little. No, he does little pictures for me. That's cool. Oh, I like the pivot. Sick. I dig it. It looks cool. Excuse me. I like the clip. Super long. I dig it though. I like these little points they have here. It's a nice little touch. That's cool. Is this US made or? Oh, it's China. Not that bothers me. I was just curious. Yeah, that's cool, man. Oh, sorry. My bad. Sorry, guys. The clip. Oh, look at the clip. These little points right here looks cool. I like the pivot. I said, go through the whole thing. The blade looks dope. Cool design. Oh, is there jimping up here too? Hey, show me the top. Damn it. There's jimping right here. It looks like. That's lame. They didn't show me. But yeah, that's cool. Some jimping up top. Little pinch grip. Get up on there. How big is it? 7.2? Nice little EDC. Forward figure chow will definitely come in handy on that size. That's cool. This demo video the owner sent me is crazy. Now, why is everybody talking about the owner but me? I want to talk to him. Just joking. That's really cool. I use 2 fingers when 1 finger works. I guess for it to be ambidextrous, maybe? Probably an ambidextrous type thing. Going to release the blade. Yeah, no thanks. A few reviews already. Nice. Yeah, I've never heard of this. Oh, it needs a pinch. Also, you have to do both sides. So like a crossbar lock, I guess. Sounds kind of like a crossbar lock. But buttony? Yeah, it looks pretty cool though. Okay, so see where we're at. I'm gonna mess with that one. So that's cool. Oh, I forgot this is what I was doing too. 6:45. Well, actually, I'm gonna save that where that's at, so I remember it. Get that out because files and such. I'm gonna save. Am I saving as? No, just save. Save it up, and yeah, let's get this going. So, sorry, what's your guys? My bad. I always got to dig in this bag. Whoa. Sorry, guys. Okay. And today is the everyone and the members only. So we are going to do this one. First one is going to be members only. It's going to be this one or your choice if you want the mixtape or the other version. That's up to you. The mixtape is actually pretty sick. So it is HCR 14. These other ones are D2. So one Kershaw and 2 empties. Your choice. I'll just leave it up to you, whatever you want to do. I don't know. I would say that I would recommend this one over this one, but I really dig this. The only thing that I would say, had to point out is HCR, but it feels nice. I dig that. So you'll get each one has the option of, not the option. Each one will have the crackers and the gummies. I am going to say right off the bat that the second giveaway will just be my choice. So I'll just choose one of the 2 that's left for the giveaway. That's just the way I'm gonna do that. The members giveaway is gonna have something cool from Kelly. Kelly's paracord will be thrown in there. And let me get one of her stickers. Both. I'm saying we'll get to that point in a second. I just want to show. Make sure y'all check out Kelly's paracord over on the Instas. She does some awesome stuff. Very awesome. I have a monkey fist around here somewhere. What the hell did I do? I rearranged all my stuff, so now I don't. Oh, it's right here for my face. She does this, which is sick. Don't mess around with that. Trust. So Shout out to Kelly. So this again will be the members. And I'm going to get this sticker and put it in for this other giveaway. Hey, get in there. Okay. Fighting me the whole way. And, oh. Sorry, guys. I have all these knives right in front of my little swag pack drawer. Oh, what's going on here? Get everything all mixed up. Son of a biscuit. And you get the paracord, you get the swag pack, you got new Breed EDC stickers in there. We got my mini bumper sticker. I don't have stuff out anymore. You got a K. I used to put all these together, so I'd be like showing everything. But the usual NBC EDC, you gotta have that. I think we got some. You have Ron Crow in here? I think there's a Ron Crow in there. I think you got help with gadgets in there also. So a little swag pack, and in your choice of knife, you get the snacks. So I'm going to think of a hashtag real quick. Again, this is members only. I already saved that. That's fine. Let me take this off. Stop screen. Hey, what's going on? There you go. Oops. I always almost spell that in a way that's jacked up. And then I always put in the name so there's no confusion, but we still have confusion. Oops. So again, members only. Be all caps. Am I missing something? Is that it? Knives. Got the knives already. I think that's everything. All right. So here we go. Hashtag members only 8925. It's in the name, guys. Members only. Let's try not to have any confusion here. And again, I don't announce when I'm going to run it. I just run it. So don't wait till the last minute to get in there. Get in there now. So I'm going to let it go for a little while. I am, but I'm just going to. I don't know what noise that is. That's how I run it. A crossbar lock, but with more effort. Can also lead to new, different innovation, which I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. It won't take off. He has no faith. Sucks. That thing sucks. But no, really, I mean, it could lead to new, different, if people don't like it. And the one who designed it, if if it's not well received, then you just go through and tweak it, find out the flaw in it. That's, I think, what would happen. And then other people will be on that too, as long as it's not like patented or anything. It's fun, new, refreshing lock system. The hazard. Which one's the hazard? They would play with the prototype in Atlanta, and it was fun. Different. I thought it looked sweet. Excuse me. No, the hazard. You also got the Benchmade Anthem style compression spring crossbar access lock, but it's under patent. Shark Lock and Atlas Lock is sadly also patented. Super Lock is modern and open for development. That's cool. It's cool when people do that. They want people just to do their thing. I think there are certain things that you do want to hold for yourself for a little bit. Maybe it could be for several reasons. Maybe you're still perfecting it yourself. You want a chance to tweak it, or I don't know, just some stuff behind the scenes that people don't know that they want to do that, or just because you're proud of it. Several reasons. One of those steel-ended lanyards. Gave it to my daughter's self-defense purposes. Yeah, man, for sure. It can handle up. It's gonna be a hot seller, but we'll see. I could be wrong, and it won't be the first time. Hey, I think it looks cool. I think it's a cool looking design. Whether or not the mechanism works, though, I don't know, or is appealing to everybody. Adding a few bucks for the hype factor. This time I am a member. Yeah, man. Yeah, like I was saying, had I gotten the other Megaron, I was gonna get the guitar. I mean, that's what I thought I got. That's what I thought I ordered. That's what I ordered, but it's not what I received. So I'm sending back the Vacor, whatever. I'm sending this one back. I thought this was another one because I had two in my cart. I had the Gustav and Norsa. I had those two in my cart, and somebody picked it up while I was still shopping around, so it went sold out. And when it got delivered, I thought that the Norsa, the one that I was looking at, showed up, the other $25 one, and it was this one. I spoke with Lee. I was talking about it earlier, and he said that he had the guitar. I was like, "Oh, cool." I said, "Can I buy that one and keep this one?" And then he was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." He said, "Just go to the site and buy the Vacor." And I was like, "Wait a minute, how does he still have the one that sold out, or whatever it's called?" So when I went to go look, I looked it up, and it was not the one that I thought. This was another one that was on there. It was $45. I was like, "Well, okay, wait, let me send this one back." But he had already done shipping and everything, so I think he thought I was trying to pull a fast one or something. But so that one's gonna go back. So I'm not even gonna show that one anymore. But I did show it earlier. If you're interested in stuff about it, I don't want to keep fidgeting with it because, like I said, I was sending it back. But it's a cool knife. It's very, very light, like super light, almost too light for me, for my taste. But this one's dope. I would almost go against it with this one, but I really dig it. So, but this one is pretty awesome. Just letting you members know. I really dig this guy right here. So I don't know. And then of course there's this guy somewhere around here. This guy right here, which is also cool. It's just you slip off of these, or I do. It's kind of slippery on the crossbar, and also the climb up's a little weird with that. But it's a cool design. So I grabbed it because it's cool. Henry G, I see you, man. Pocket Packer, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, dude. Always. Yep. I see Jim Cox with the gifted membership. Thanks so much with the Knife Nut 69. Very cool, man. Welcome back, Knife Nut. I'm pretty sure you remember before. And thank you so much, Jim. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, dude. And then Bobtism shipping. Thanks for the homie giveaway, or for the giveaway, homie. Either way, thank you, man. Thanks so much, dude. I really appreciate that. It means a lot, dude. Thank you. And, I got to get those swags. Man, I don't carry this as much as I. No, I carry it. I'm lying. I do carry it. I think it's the other one, the regular one, that I don't carry as much. But I really. This is like one of my go-tos. Or it would be my go-to if I didn't have so many knives. You know what I mean? I just really love it. But that's what I was saying. Like the prototype that I have that I can't really show, and the Raze, I really love them and the combo. Just it's like of my knife designs. The Steelhead is also dope. The Decimal I really love. I just wish the blade stock were thinner. Urban, what's up? Nice, nice. Has the hole on the left. Concept Hazard has a belly like oh, that one. Oh yeah, very gimmicky but fun. Yeah. Yeah, that's that one I would probably yeah, I would put that in the gimmicky factor. I think I'm with you on that. Roasty marshmallows right now. Who wants more? Bro KZ, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? Henry G says, good luck, everyone. Very cool. Gotta get the marshmallows toasted golden brown. Yummy. Yes, sir. Here we go. Good luck, y'all. Who do we got? Who is it? Who do we got? Oh, my mom? Come on. Did my mom play for somebody? I thought you were driving, Mom. What are you doing over here? Mom was like, I'm going to win everything today. Did she play for somebody or did she? I did say last time that as a member that she was allowed to win. So my mom didn't play for anybody, she played for herself. I mean, she does pay, so congrats, Mom. What are you going for? What do you I don't want to make her feel bad. I'm rowdy. Mom. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm not trying to make you feel she'll feel bad. Play for me. What do you feel like? What is your cup of tea? What are you going for? She won't even care about the grip, so you might go with this one. It's purple. Ah, that one's slippery. What are you thinking, Mom? What do you got? Tell me. And I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just it's just weird. So I mean, like I said, you are a member, so she's just on a roll. I'm just gonna be playing everywhere. She's Mom, go play all the giveaways right now. Where's she at? The cool one. Well, which one's the cool one? That's your choice. That's up to you. Which one you got? You got this guy right here. You got that one. It's all you. It's up to you. Whichever one you think is cool. This one looks like a butter knife. You got that one. And then you got this guy. What do you think? What do you got? What's the word? Everybody wants to know. You're holding up the lunch line, Mom. She's thinking. Is that her texting me? Oh, she froze. Well, unfreeze. We need her. So I don't know if she can hear me. Great. Can you not hear me? I'll just say which one. Which one? Oh, that sounds like a jerk, right? Which one would you like? Oh, she can hear me. Okay. Which one would you like? I guess tell me. I hear you. We got the purple, the all black, or the mixtape. The mixtape is Kershaw. The mixtape, hey, go with your Hank. The left one. What the heck does that mean? I don't know what's going on right now. Well, the left one is this one. I mean, I have all three lined up right here. This is a damn mess. I can't do the next giveaway without knowing which one. Oh, you know what? I'll send her a picture. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna send her a picture real quick, and then she can tell me. That'll work. And it's getting dark in here. Sorry, guys, for the. She said mixed. She don't even know which one it is. Okay, tell me which one in the picture. Sorry, guys. While she's doing that, I'm gonna think of another hashtag. She still hasn't said anything. I guess we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that one. Y'all can't see her. Okay, cool. Purple. Okay, so she's going with this one. I told you it's purple. Okay, you got it. Oh, that leaves y'all with the good ones. Okay, so she's going with the purple. I mean, it looks cool. And like I said, my mom's not going to be like, yeah. She'll just do that probably. And then like that. It's probably how she's doing it. And maybe she'll learn, but it's slippery. So don't learn on this one, Mom. All right. So my mom's going with the empty. By the way, these are the names if anybody's interested. This one is the purple one. The E038. That's what that one is. That's the the empty brand. And then the black one is, this is the E033. And then this is the Kershaw mixtape that off Love Them Knives website. It comes with it does not come with a box. Okay, so now before we get started on this next one, damn, sorry for how dark it's getting. Let me see, I can do this. Ooh, sorry about that. There we go. Now we got it. Before we get to this next giveaway, I got a few things I got to say. So it's going to be 18 and up, U.S. only. The bar, if you have a proxy or whatever, that's cool. And you've got to have been here before. You've got to have, chilled out, shoot the poop. You've got to have hung out, drop some pockets, some snacks, all that. We've got to be familiar with you from around the way. It doesn't necessarily even have to be here, but people have got to know you and be familiar with you. But I prefer that if you've been in here before, because there are a lot of people that go into chats just to win. And I don't want that. I want people that are hanging out and being supportive, hanging out with each other, having a blast, just hanging out with each other. We all have this weird hobby that we all love. Even if it's not just, some people might not even like the knives, they just like pens or like pouches or whatever. But most of the time we like knives. So I just want people like that, to win. So if you've never been here before and you're enjoying the channel, the content, come back next time. Come back and hang out. I'm not saying you can't win next time. I'm just saying this time. Just this time. It's nothing personal. I just want to make sure you're here for the right reasons, being supportive and just having fun. So come back next time and you're in. Trust you. You got a chance to win like everybody else. Just this time, So that being said, it's going to be for the everyone giveaway. Oh, okay. Misfired on that one. It's going to be the mixtape. It was doing fine a little while ago. It's going to be the mixtape on this one. I'm digging this one, guys. I really like this. So shout out to LTK. He didn't send this or anything. I picked this up myself. I'm just a big fan of his website. I picked this up on the website along with that one. And I picked up the Wii Esprit. I picked up the Kizer Gavel. I picked this one up. This is the Assassin. I'm just a big fan of his website, Secondary Knives, by a guy who just loves knives himself. And so I really recommend his site. So this is going to be in that. You're going to get the snacks right here, the cookies, the crackers, and the gummies, peanut butter crackers. And then you can get a little swag pack. Gotta have that new breed, of course. You got Kelly in there. A Kelly for Monkey Fist sticker. Whoa, I almost threw the stickers everywhere. Oh, you get to see everything almost. You get that. And then, you know, I'm going to throw, I mean, it's nothing big, but I'm going to also throw in River's Edge Cutlery Pen. Maybe you're a fan of River's Edge Cutlery. I don't know. So we're throwing that in there too. It's a little something. You're right with the knives. And then you also get the bag that LTK sent. Next over here, this is my mom's. Right. Get over there. And I'm not the only one who shows support for LTK's website. I know Mattisfaction also has shown support for that. They just he's into the site as well. Sorry, I made a damn mess everywhere. Trying to clear it up. Okay, so all the rules have been said. Here we go. I'm gonna get caught up on the chat as I run this. Congrats again, Mom. Very, very cool. You're on a streak. You're on a winning streak. You're one of those people. Here we go. Good luck, yo. All right, go back up in the chat here. Oh, and sorry, the hashtag is moms always win in all caps. Hashtag moms always win. A win is a win. You be nice. I am nice. Give her the cool one, he said. Play the real lotto today. Yeah, Mom, she's probably buying. That's what she's doing right now. I'm in the parking lot. A mom dish in my mailbox. I want some sloppy joe. There's something similar. My mom makes good enchiladas. Good enchiladas. Makes good menudo. If you guys, oh, man, like my mom's menudo, and she hadn't like. She didn't, it's not something that she like grew up making or like grew up around, like somebody taught her a recipe. My mom just learned how to make menudo, and guys, it's great. If you want some top-notch menudo, I would put it up against anybody's any day. It's fantastic. She could sell it like straight up. She really could, and she should. Mom, do some EDC menudo. She just really, it's fantastic. I would recommend that if she sold it. And if you don't like menudo, try it. You're gonna like it. I know, as a new kid, I'm just winning everything up. Queuing up for wins to Mom. Oh, why? You've been on a roll too? Is that what's going on? Josh, what's up? How's it going? Good to see you. I pretend to be supportive so I can answer your drawings. Good job, yeah. I got next. I actually made. Oh yeah, she did. That's right. I forgot. That's funny. She'll send you some in a baggie. I'm flipping a knife I just got in the mail today. Luke knows what it is. Well, you said already. I thought it was okay to say it. I said it earlier. I'm sorry. You said it in Ron's. That was Ron. In Ron's. In Ron's chat. Now I'm in trouble. Great. You want a Mayberry custom? No, you didn't. Did you? What's going on? Who's upset? Kizer Assassin without the flipper. I love it. Oh, nice. That's the one I want. You want to trade? No, I dig it. I dig the design, and it's cool because the tip, you know, it's got that, it's upswept, but it's low. You can get low in a hurry on it. Like right there. You don't even have to, oh, sorry. Cutting the crackers. Hey, my crackers got here all stale. Real easy. right there. So you would think you couldn't, but you know the way it's centered, I love it. And yeah, the front flipper one, that's the one I had my eyes on early, but this one's cool too. I really do dig it. It's very, very smooth. Action is on point. And I like the way they have this little, the way it's cut out here. There's this little milled area. See that little spot that sticks out? It's perfect for catching the nail. It's great. It's an awesome design. And of course, I have the button lock to show the similarities. I thought I had it around here. So, oh, it's up top. And it has the same frame is what's going on here, but the blade shape is just what's very different. The Kizer Assassin was my first like upgraded Kizer knife, I think. This one and the Urban Bowie dropped at the same time, and I was like, ooh, I want them. And I had an Elementum, and I liked the size of this one more, so I sold my Elementum, I think, and picked this one up. But still would be, I haven't handled the XL, but I think I would probably like it a little bit better. But still, the Assassin is a great knife, and so a great button lock. Had this one for 2 years. Well, like whatever year that was. Brian F, what's up, dude? Drop your link in there, man. Y'all going live tonight or what? Tell us. Let us know. It's good to see you, man. And drop your link for the EDC Roundtable too, dude. Wingspan still available in new Breed EDC store? Yes, yes it is. I'll get you a Wingspan. Pulling in the pocket. You know, it's kind of cool. Like if you have this in your pocket, I think it's cool that, I mean, not a lot of brands have, or not a lot of knife designs have the inlays in the clip. So like right away, you'd be able to tell what this knife is if you saw somebody with it. If you know the Wingspan, you know, that's cool. I think that's a cool thing. I have a blue one right here too. And these are both my blems. And they're still great. They're fantastic. This one has some like freckles in the carbon fiber, like dry or something. I don't know what's going on there, but action's on point though. There are some there if you're interested. Some people have been picking them up. They've been picking it up again, so that's really cool. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Ground Fog, what's up? How's it going? What else we got? Dude, send me some. Excuse me, sorry. How you doing, bro, KZ? It's always good to see you, man. Oh, the Menudo. That's what it is. Yeah, she makes great Menudo. I thought Menudo. It is. It's both. Yeah, she does, like, really, guys. It's fantastic. Like, if you've never tried it, he said no. But it's, if you've had bad Menudo, which I've had, like, real gamey, like, rough, this is not that. And it's not tough. It's not chewy. It's really good. It's really good. It's melt in your mouth type Menudo, and it's not gamey. At least not the ones that we've done. I'm telling you. Like Ron Crow, if you've had it and you don't like it, give it another go. If it's my mom's, if she were ever making it, you'll be like, oh, okay. It's really good. Fat and sassy mode, Cincinnati style recipe chili spaghetti today for dinner. Now I need a nap. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. What's the place in it? Like Red Line or something? Is that what it's called? That's cool. I always wanted to try that. They put that orange cheese all over it. Give me some. I want some. Alex Kerber, what's up? How's it going? Loot Nest Monsters. That's funny. Burt Relic, what's up? I finally got the wood burning to my mom. My grandma saw it. She didn't see it when we unboxed it or when I showed her. Did we unbox it? I don't think I opened it without her. Did I? I don't remember. But anyway, she saw it. We saw it outside in the parking lot in the hospital. So the hospital parking lot. So my grandma didn't see it, but she saw it the other day when we took it. It was yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And my grandma really dug it. A great job on it, man. It's great. Got you. Oh, and that reminds me, I got to do a hashtag also. Very cool, man. That's awesome of you. What is it? Oh. Not even any caps on here. For my mom. No, I'm just checking. What do we got? Who's in here? Let's do that. I'm gonna do that. And everything's spelled right. Okay, cool. Now I got mine in there. I didn't know how many in here caught it. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. Got you. For the Clydesdale. Can't hear or type in shop cleaning metal. Oh, okay. Be safe, dude. In case I freeze again, playing for Mrs. Kelly. Or for Miss Kelly. Mrs. Kelly? Backpack B's gonna be there tonight? That's what's up. Unless he sneaks in. Oh, that's lame. No, just joking. Appreciate you, LCAP. Yes, we do also have a fixie on the site. The August Originals collab, new Breed EDC folder turned fixie concept. So took some of my spare blades and matched the internals and sandwiched it in this G10. And Brian F has one. Sturdy. I don't know. I haven't put it through his paces because I don't have one to spare. But Brian F does have one. And it is a little bigger than the original. Let me do it this way. I always struggle that way. So it is a little bit bigger. We stretched the handle out to make sure it had a good grip for the fixie. And because August Originals handle design, I wanted him to put, kind of his imprint on the design. So this is his take on the handle. So the way this part hits, the butt end of mine goes down, his is up more. So I thought extending it would be good. It wouldn't be like a harsh spot when it lands. So you can climb up, still be good, climb back, and it's still a flat spot. So great job, Sean. He is the man. Make sure y'all check out August Originals. He's a really cool dude. And he has some great stuff coming, guys. He's been working on a lot of folding designs. And I'm excited for him. I really am. And I know he's excited too. And he also does his own stuff in his own shop. Drops on Wednesdays. I don't know about every Wednesday, but he does his drops in there. When he does his drops, they're on a Wednesday. And there's this link right there. 200 away from 1,500. So excited to give away 5 Stu blades. Y'all go hit it up, guys. Go check out Barbie. Get ready for that giveaway. But stay, I gotta say, I can't say it enough. Stay for the channel and the people. Don't just go for the giveaway. Any more Clydesdale folders? At some point, yes, there will be. Yes, there will be, Steve-O. For sure. Want to make a trade for one of those blems? The wingspan blem? Can't do it, man. Can't. I gotta make some funds back for these wingspans, bro. I appreciate you though. Somebody else had offered that too. I appreciate the interest. I can't do it. Awesome. I'm glad you dig it. Here we go. I'm glad you dig it. I really appreciate it. And that was very cool for her to send that to you on your birthday. Oh, Patty. Bluminati. Yes, sir. Bluminati. This is probably the smallest knife in your collection. Congrats, Bluminati. That's awesome, dude. So you get the mixtape, some swaggeroni and cheese. You get some snacks, the rec pen. Congratulations, bro. Very, very cool. Where's it at? Gotta go down here. Where's he at? That's gonna be a shame. That's a shame he was offering in areas, but too late now. Yeah, man. Offering 2. Where's he? Where's he at? Where's this guy at? Did he say something? I missed it. Yeah, it's a dope orange. I'm with it. Illuminati. He's right here. Did he play for somebody? Oh, okay. To Gabe. To Gabe Harlan? Is that who we're saying? To Gabe Harlan? Is that what we're doing? Very, very cool, man. That's awesome, Illuminati. Very cool. I dig this, man. I'm really glad I got to check it out. Like I said, for HCR at like 35 or 40 bucks or whatever they're asking for this, that's not for me, but at $15 all day, man, all day. Maybe 18. I really dig this design, and like this is washer. At least that's what a Big Red said. I saw a video of his. If it's not washer, either way, it's still action smooth. It's not the strongest detent, but it's great still. Flies out of there. I really dig it. So congrats on the win. Awesome of you, Illuminati, to do that. And if you can get this for like 20 bucks, maybe 20, I think 20 would be okay. I think 20 would be all right. It's cutting it close. Illuminati, I'm sorry, Gabe, I will drop my links. I think you just won recently, but still, you can email me. I mean, please email me regardless. There's the emails right there. And Broke AZ trying to catch me slipping over here. And here's my Instas right here. So whichever one, bro. I mean, it'll probably be the Instas, I know, but yeah, just let me know. And then be no later than Wednesday. It might be sooner. Yeah, man, I dig it, dude. I really do. Like, if you can get it at a discount, do it, man. I like it. Like on this one, like I said, the detail's a little bit light, but you can still thwack it out there. I don't want to drop it. It's going to be a little ginger. So, very cool, man. They are 25 at Kershaw guy. I don't know what that is. That's something? I am on late. I just saw it. It's almost 7:30. I didn't even realize. Okay, cool, man. Got you. 25. I mean, if you like it enough, I would go for it. I dig it. Would I do it for 25? Maybe. But I think 20, I'd like it more. But, okay, there is the link right there. Oh, EDC with DBD is going to be on there. Very, very cool. That's awesome. I did not know that. Make sure you go check it out. It's going to be a good time over there. There are some other people on too. If you like to bounce around, we got G-Ball. It's probably going to be on tonight. Big Red EDC. I don't know if he was supposed to go on earlier today or if he has a night live today. Rochambeau, I think, goes on today. There are a lot of people. Keep your eyes open. Lots of different content. Bounce around. Or if you don't like where you're at, find another spot. A lot of great stuff. A lot of great people out there doing some awesome content, having a good time, talking knives, keeping it rolling for the night. Thank you guys. Thank you all for stopping in, hanging out. It was fun talking knife design. We had some new people in here talking knife design. It's always a fun time. Just great time with y'all. Time flies. I didn't even know it's 7:30. I appreciate y'all. Hold on. Wait, let me make sure. Is it late night for Big Red? Make sure somebody's not saying anything. Oh, okay. Got you. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy yourselves. Do great things. Keep the pockets packed. Eat some awesome snacks. I'll check out later. Peace. I got to hit that.